himself, his pipes stretching time. Floating free, gotta ease his mind. Wings spread wide through the blue. Flying high, nothing else to do. In the cockpit, it's just him and the breeze. Captain Canada feeling at ease. Stretching time in the open air. Flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free. Smoking sky, all he needs. Turbulence can't shake his vibe. Every puff makes him feel alive. He's the captain you can't confide. Loving life, stretching time. Sunset glow as he climbs higher. Heart beats to his own choir. With a grin, he takes another puff. For Captain C, no sky's too tough. Stretching time in the open air. Flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free. Smoking sky, all he needs. Stretching time in the open air. Flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free. Smoking sky, all he needs. Stretching time in the open air. Flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free. Smoking sky, all he needs.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. I hope you're all doing well. Happy Thursday evening, my friends. Here on the ground in Tampa Bay, ready to rock and roll some Air Canada Rouge, Tampa to Toronto. Should be a great flight. I was looking at VATSIM radar earlier. It looks like we've got almost full coverage all the way up to Toronto, friends. Look at that. Hopefully everybody stays online. We may get a little bit of a sector here where we don't have any ATC, but for the most part, looks like we're going to have full ATC up into Toronto, so it should be a great time. If any of you are interested in joining, please do feel free to join. We are on VATSIM, and it is going to be a great evening of flying. Marku, good to see you. DCS Flyer, welcome. Captain Zemp, good to see you. Mopar, good to see you, man. Leonard Grant, welcome. MN Sports Fan, good to see you, dude. Wyatt, welcome back. Matthew O, good to see you, my friend. Captain Crystal, welcome back as well. Defender, good to see you. Welcome back. Marco, got you. Vine, good to see you. Tanner DeMobile, welcome back. Simmer Singh, good to see you. 12 Gut, what's up, my man? Living on a Player, good to see you, man. Mr. Wilson, good to see you. Tango, welcome back. Mopar Dude's in the house. Andrew, good to see you, man. College Dude, good to see you. Rycraft, welcome back. Dante, good to see you, man. Life Begins at 40, good to see you, dude. Gary P, welcome. Jonathan Sellers, good to see you, man. Wayward, good to see you, my man. Edward Davis, welcome back. Leo, good to see you. Captain Will, welcome back, my friend. CJ, good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well. Chris Clark, good to see you as well, my friend. I hope you're doing well, man. Happy Thursday evening. Appreciate everybody being here. Mr. Mark is in the house as well. Good to see you. Aviation Club official, welcome aboard, my friend. Appreciate y'all being here, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Bombtech's here as well. Good to see you, my friends. Welcome back, friends. Thanks so much for coming out. If you missed the stream earlier, go check out the recap or replay. Had a lot of fun doing some real-world Turkish Airlines ops earlier in and out of Istanbul. Was a great time. I hope you guys enjoyed this afternoon stream. And we've got a doozy for you this evening. Again, Air Canada Rouge, real-world service from Tampa Bay to Toronto. Scheduled flight time this evening, amigos, 2 hours and 21 minutes. Block time, 2 hours and 50 minutes. So without further ado, let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. 2 hours and 21 minutes into Toronto this evening. Let's get it, my friends. Cool. First thing is first. We do have external power and ground. We have external power and battery switches on. That's it. I've left everything else in the off position so we can do it together. So let's go get our adheres, left side, right side, and center. Move all of those to the aligned position. We'll get our cap on. We'll get our ground control on. Crew supply can come on. Nav and logo lights are already on. APU master start switch can go on. Get some brightness up here on the overhead. No smoking to the auto position. We will arm our emergency exits and cargo heat gets bumped over to the aft position. Beautiful. Can you play DCS? No, thank you. Just not for me, man. I'm not into the whole milsim type of thing. I am very comfortable here in my commercial aircraft. Just not a big milsim guy, man. I think it's cool and everything. I just can't get into it, man. I've tried to get into DCS before. I just not for me, man. Not for me. I leave that to the professionals. Cool, sweet. First thing is first, we head over here. You can see that the aircraft is boarding. We have 209 passengers on board today, 3,100 kilograms of cargo with 11,000 kilos of fuel. So quite a bit of fuel to get up to Toronto this evening. We are flying real time, real weather, so we should get a beautiful sunset and then an evening arrival into Toronto. You know, we don't really fly evenings, so should be fun. Nice little evening arrival into Toronto this evening. Let's come down here. Let's just start working on the McDo, shall we? Let's go to the init ref. We'll do our init requests. Beautiful. Call sign today. I had to call that, change that, sorry, 1694. Again, I don't know how VATSIM works. I don't know how I can file a flight plan, have the flight plan accepted, then go log into the simulator and the call sign's in use. I don't understand. I don't understand the concepts of VATSIM and pre-filing a flight plan. There's 0 point at this point to pre-file a flight plan. Cost index is going to be 5, and we're looking for a cruise level today of 35,000 feet. Flight level 350. We'll plug that in. Beautiful. Let's go to our flight plan page. Now, we do have full ATC here on the ground, but I did receive an ACARS clearance as well. So we can read that one out together. You can see here it says Tampa Bay. We're on the Baypo 2 departure. Let's actually go grab the ATIS quickly. ATIS information, Sierra. 10-mile visibility, scattered at 6,000, broken at 27 degrees. Departing runway 19 right and 19 left. Air carrier type departures. Expect runway 19 right for noise abatement. ILS approach runway 19 right. That's fine. So we know that we're expecting 19 right for our departure. Beautiful. And you can see here, there is our flight plan, which has been approved. So we are out on the Baypo 2 departure this evening. So let's come up over here. We'll go to Tampa. We'll go to departures. We're going to plan 19 right. Good on the Baypo 2 departure. Good. And we have the Camjo transition. And we'll go ahead and insert that. Wonderful. Into Toronto this evening. I believe the winds are blowing out of the west. Winds are 160 at 6. So I believe they're landing on the 2-4s. If we check the ATIS, surprised there's no ATIS for Toronto because there's definitely ATC up there into Toronto. So interested that it's not showing that. That's fine. But anyways, we'll just plan for 2-4 left as it is right now. So we'll go ILS 2-4 left. Good. We're going to be on the Ling 3 arrival. Good. The transition is the Oxman transition, and our approach is via Cetra, which we'll go ahead and accept. We'll scroll through our flight plan. We'll make sure there's no crazy discontinuities or anything like that. There is not. Everything looks good there. I'm happy with all of that. Beautiful. Cool. Everything looks good there. I'm happy with that, chat. Let's go back to our performance tab. Sorry, back to our NitRef tab, and we're just waiting for the NitB page. Passengers are almost done boarding. Baggage is almost done as well, so we're just going to be waiting for the fuel truck. There's the last bags getting on board. FPS is garbage right now. Performance at this airport sucks. I mean, I'm getting frame jet and we're up into the 70s. High 60s, low 70s. I don't know. I haven't had any issues, but IRL, they're landing on the 2-4s. Yeah, so we'll plan 2-4 left for the arrival. Things may change, right? It's 2 hours away, so things may change, but Ecap was scrolling through my YouTube feed, and an old live stream came up of yours doing a Spirit told us A321 Neo Ops and X-Plane. Nice. I missed the Neo, man. I hope that that's the next aircraft that Fenix will be focusing on. I'm pretty sure it will be, but yeah. Vertical Sims, Tampa is amazing. BM Sim World, Miami is awful. Yeah, BM Sim World is not the best in performance, that's for sure. I get pretty decent performance at this airport. There are a ton of airplanes, so I mean, if you just look on the ground right here in Tampa, there's ton. I mean, look at all of us, dude. Everybody's going to Toronto. Everybody's going to Montreal. We got a couple people down here going to Philly and stuff like that. There's a FedEx over here going to Toronto as well. So there's a lot of airplanes on the ground right now. We have a Rouge taxiing out to Toronto, so he's all ready to go. Hopefully it's not going to be a clusterfuck when we push back, but I can almost guarantee that it will be. Please, guys, if you are flying and you're one of the first aircraft to get out, please, please, please use a higher cost index. There's no need to cruise at Mach 0.76. Try your best to get up to like Mach 7.9, Mach 8.0, or something like that. So just if you are getting out before everybody else, don't slow the entire pack down, because then it just makes an absolute clusterfuck. And then everybody has to slow down. And then instead of our 2-hour, 20-minute flight time, we look at like 2:45, 3 hours. So keep your speed up, friends. Be mindful of the people behind you, please. Or alternatively, if you don't want to do that, just wait for everybody to push, and then you can push, and you'll be good to go. I'm behind you on loading. I'm just to your left, so you should be able to push before me. Sounds good. Dante, what's up, man? Evening is good. So far, so good, man. We're just waiting for the fuel truck. Passengers are on board. Cargo's on board. We're going to be getting out of here in a minute, man. EyeDoc Joe, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope we're doing well. Good to see you, my amigo. And we are flying real time, so I think we're actually getting a sunset. Oops, sorry, wrong button. I think we're actually getting a sunset right now. Yeah, that sun is about to set over there, so we should get some beautiful views. Must be asig fueling. I think it is, Ray. Yeah, taken forever over there. Taken forever. It's okay. We also need the Adirs to align, but other than that, everything is looking good. We can brief ourselves on the departure here quickly. The Baypo. So out of runway 19 right, it's going to be runway heading and then a slight right turn, 203 degrees. Top altitude is 6,000 feet. So we can bug up 6,000 feet. We'll leave that like that. Again, cruise altitude 35,000 feet today, and then we're just waiting for the fuel to get in board, and then we will be able to do our weight and balance and get on out of here. Hey, another company I work for briefly at CVG. Nice. Very cool. Flying the 319, I'm taxing out right now before the cluster. Hey, man, you're lucky. Good man. Good man. My virtual pack says having a pre-departure Biscoff. Ooh, we like those. We really like those. Check me a second. My glasses are dirty. There's like a smudge. It's driving me crazy. There we go. Much better. Do I contact approach for taxi? Yes. Yeah. I don't think Tampa ground is online. No, Tampa approach on 11815. 11815. Here in Atlanta, I would not do that too crazy. I could only imagine. Hey, hello, watching from Slovakia. It's 1:40 a.m. Edmo, good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well, dude. Thanks for tuning in. 1:40 a.m. Hey, Leeds, can you say something more in chat than just that, please? I've seen you at least put it in chat like 6 times now, man. Let's have like a normal grown-up conversation, will we? Instead of you just putting ooh in chat over and over and over again. Appreciate it, man. How are you enjoying the 321 so far? Good, man. Very, very, very fun. It's an absolute butter master, if you want my honest opinion. Look at this. Fuel truck's late and he just... just fucking pins it through the airplane. Oh, my lord.
Good evening, Kat.
Man. Hello.
Hope you're doing well.
Yes.
Also, can I pet that dog?
Pet that dog. I'll pet that dog. Huge no floaties to you, man. Welcome aboard. Thank you for your support. Dan's here. Oh, man. Chaz, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Stefania the Wolf, thank you very much for your subscription. Appreciate you. Welcome aboard. That was me in the fuel truck. Dan showing up late. Gotta catch my flight. Always so professional with your nice tie. Thank you. Very nice. Deferred maintenance after that. Yeah, flight's canceled. Sorry, guys. We're going home. Chaz, 36 months. Holy macaroni. 3 years, my man. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very much for support. I appreciate you. Incredibly kind. Guys, let's celebrate Chaz and his 36 months with some no floaties and unables. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate you, dude. 3 years as a first-class member. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, dude. I hope you enjoy all the perks and all the fun stuff that comes with it. Huge no floaties and unables to you, my friend. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. I love how unables have just become a thing in the stream over the last, 2 weeks. Jesus, would you guys time that together? Holy macaroni. Mopar Dude, 5 gifted members. Mr. Daniel Barry, 5 gifted members. I don't believe for a second that you guys didn't plan that out together. There's no way that the coincidence that just happened. Are you guys in a Discord together? Hold on. You're not in the Discord together. Damn. Maybe you guys didn't mean to do that. If you were sitting in the Discord, I would be like, they definitely did that, but you're not even in the Discord. How the hell did you guys manage to do that one? Honestly, we didn't time it. Total fluke. Dude, that was literally the exact same time. They both went like, boop, boop. I'll screenshot my convo with Dad. Oh, man. Impeccable timing. I agree. Mr. Mopar, thank you very much for 5 gifted members. Mr. Daniel Barry, thank you as well for 5 gifted members. Guys, let's get some love and chat for Mr. Mopar and Mr. Daniel Barry. Let's get some no floaties, unables, and blame Dans, please. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Appreciate you guys. Hey, man, we're like 2 and a bit. 2 months and 2 weeks. Not even. 2 months and 10 days from World Flight. We got a sweet Airbnb. I was telling people earlier about the vehicle that you made us acquire, Mopar. The Chrysler 300. It's going to be a great time down in California this year. Very much looking forward to it, man. So I have a question. Do you use the custom emojis when you are a member? Just go to the emojis, Edmo, go to the bottom right of chat. You'll see the little thing, and then you'll see my pop up at the top. So I made you. I mean, hey, dude, we were ready to get a compact SUV. Some little piece of shit. I can't even remember what it was. Was it like a Kia Sportage or something? That's what we were going to get. And then Mopar's like, well, you know, spend a little bit extra. We can get this car. And that's what we ended up getting. A Camry. That's what it... No. Yeah, there was a Camry. There was like a Kia Sportage. There was like a small Kia SUV thing we were like talking about. And then... But anyway, it ends up... What was it? $48 or something like that more for the nicer, bigger car. So I definitely agree with you. Good choice on the vehicle. Should be real good for the week. Should have a lot of fun. Microsoft 2024 will be the biggest flight sim release of all time. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Definitely has potential. No, it wasn't a Kia Soul. It was like a little SUV type thing. Now we're going to get mistaken for gang members and shot at in the C300. I agree. Yeah. Something that isn't going to break the bank. Correct. I mean, listen, dude. We're splitting the rental car 3 ways. What was it? $138? $139 each? I mean, come on. For a week? That's ridiculous. Get the subcompact and look like the clown's getting out. If it's a Toyota, it's a RAV4. No, it wasn't. It was a Kia or something along those lines. Yeah. Kia Souls are fugly. They are. Do they still even make those cars? I don't even know if they make those cars still. You are correct, though. They're not the nice. It was a Sportage. Ah, there you go. You cannot join the Discord. Try and take the Discord and open it in a different browser. Or open it in like a incognito browser or something like that. Gifted membership right on my B-Day. Couldn't ask for a better present. Hey, Christopher, welcome aboard, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Congrats on the gifted member. Appreciate it, dude. Hey, man, got a Bose. Got one yesterday. Awesome for Flight Sim. Nice. Very cool, man. Yeah, those are real nice. Huh. Kia Souls went the way of the Ford Aztec. The Ford Aztec. Oh, boy. Yeah. Was it Ford that made that? Wasn't it the Pontiac Aztec? Can't remember. Tesla Model X. We got a Tesla last year, Dante, when we were in California, but we learned very quickly that although Teslas are extremely cool, having to sit there for an hour and charge the battery was less than ideal. Especially when you're on a trip, man. Like, it was super difficult to find time, like, where, like, you could just go and sit and charge the vehicle. Like, I did it one afternoon by myself. I went with Mopar 2 other times. Yeah, the charging the battery, like, unless you have, like, a charger at home or something like that, going to, like, the superchargers and sitting for 30, 40 minutes, an hour, sometimes over an hour, it's kind of a pain in the ass, to be honest with you. But, so, this car is half the price of what we paid for the Tesla last year. And I'm sure it's going to be much more of a luxurious, is the right word. The Tesla wasn't very luxurious, to be honest with you. Fun as hell to drive, like literally fun as hell to drive, but not the most luxurious thing. Alex, 21 months. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very much for support. I really do appreciate you, man. Thank you very much, Alex. I appreciate it. Teslas are overhyped. I mean, yes and no. Like I said, dude, driving the car was absolutely fantastic. But, yeah, Tesla equals California Camry. Correct. Yes, they're all over there. I love mine. I charge every night. Yeah, see, like, I could understand, like, it would be a good, if we had the ability, thank you, to charge at home, that would have been a much better option, but we didn't have that option while renting the car. We had to go to the superchargers, so, yeah, that's the only shitty thing, you know? And then a couple months later, you just get a nice big bill from Hertz from all the charging that you did. If you can't charge at home, then don't bother. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. Yeah. Tesla was like a go-kart, kind of. And like I said, amazing to drive. Had a ton of fun driving that car. The acceleration is just mind-blowing. Yeah, it's like being on a roller coaster. Every time light goes green, boom, just in your little roller coaster, man. Yeah, rent a Cybertruck? Nah. Yeah, Chrysler 300 is going to be real nice. We're making a couple day trips into LA as well to do some plane spotting and to do some cool things in LA. So I think the Chrysler is going to be the right choice for sure. Yeah. If you can't charge, sorry, I got that one. German cars are great. Yeah, I do agree with you. I'm not denying that at all. V6 as well, so it won't eat the fuel. There you go. Okay. Lots of in-and-outs will be consumed. Oh, absolutely. Like, Mopar lands, I think Mopar lands like 5 hours before me. I already know that Mopar will have had in and out by the time that I land. And then guess what we're going to do? We're going to go and get in and out again because I'll have just landed. Now, the question is, will Dan wait? Will Dan also go to in and out, or will Dan wait to have in and out with me? Because there's an In-N-Out right down the street from our Airbnb, literally down the street from the Airbnb. So that's where I'll be stopping on the way. I should get a meal on my flight because I'm premium economy. So I think I get a meal on my flight. So I should be good. Probably get some snackies as well. Flying into Phoenix, 13-knot crosswind, 7-knot headwind for landing. Wish me luck. Nice. Have fun, dude. Remember your rudder correction. Planning on selling my house to move to Tampa. We'll probably pick up one of the new Toyota Camrys for the new location. Very nice calls, dude. Very, very nice. You guys staying in Ontario? Kind of. No. We're staying in Paris. P-E-R-R-I-S. Paris. That's where the event is being held this year. Could be swayed to split up my In-N-Out meals between a burger one time and a milkshake the next. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Premium economy, the rich of the poor. Exactly. Hey man, it was a free upgrade, BombTech. It was a free upgrade with my American Express. It was, what was it? It was 18k points versus 20k points. So obviously I booked it. Ayub, good to see you, man. I booked the wrong flight if we're going to Paris. Yeah. No, not that Paris. P-E-R-R-E-S. Paris. I-S. P-E-R-R-I-S. Leave it to the good old Americans to spell Paris that way and name a city that way. Amex has so many benefits, it's not even funny. Dude, it's incredible, man. I would say that it is my main credit card now as far as like purchases, travel, that type of stuff. There's just so many benefits, man. Between the miles you collect and the insane offers that they have. Yeah, I love my American Express Reserve card, dude. Absolutely love it. Hey, Cap, are you a real pilot? If not, why not? John, insanely expensive to become a pilot here in Canada. Also, when I was younger, I didn't have the, I just wasn't into like being a pilot. I wasn't, you know, focused on that stuff. I was focused on partying and chasing girls and all the other fun stuff that come with coming of age, you know? So, yeah, the money, the lifestyle, and a couple other things as well, but yeah. Cat makes fun of American spelling, yet Canada adds random E's to everything. Well, I was more so saying America just doesn't give a fuck. Like, oh, there's already a Paris? Yeah, okay, well, we're gonna spell it differently and then name it the same thing, and there we go. Do you think you'll ever try and get a PPL? Maybe. I don't know, dude. I'm still fairly young. Who knows? Who knows what the future holds, man? I wouldn't be against it, but yeah, don't know, man. We'll see. We will see. All right, cool. We are fully boarded, ready to go. Aircraft is loaded. Can I turn the screen brightness down on this? How the hell do I turn the brightness down? Isn't it in here? Brightness. Go down. Thank you. Okay, good. Ready to rock and roll. Let's send all of that data down to the McDo. Let's go to the overhead. Let's spool up the APU. All of that data is in here. Wonderful. Let's go to our performance. Let's grab some perf numbers. Departure performance. We are departing 19 right. Surface conditions are dry. Going with the flaps 1 departure. Force toga no. Anti-ice off. Packs on. Sync load sheet. Sync live weather. Calculate our V speeds. 60, 63, 61. 1/up 0.8. 43 on the flex temp. Send all of that data down to the McDo. Beautiful. Everything looks good down there, friends. I am happy with that. Ready to rock. Got a couple company messages to deal with over here. Gonna have our load sheets. Let's go ahead and fill those now. Received messages. Load sheet. Thank you. Jerku, thanks for your subscription, man. Welcome aboard. Hope you enjoy your stay here. And our finalized load sheet, 209 passengers plus 2. We'll accept that. Good. All the doors are closed and armed. Beautiful. APU bleed goes on. External power comes off. Fuel pumps go on. Red beacon light goes on. Seatbelt sign goes on. Let's get it, my friends. Let's get it. TCAS is on standby. Correct. We need to throw in 2313. 2313. Turn that on and reporting. On and reporting. Beautiful. Now, I just want to confirm this should be a non-movement area. Correct. Yeah, there's the no movement line, so this is a non-movement area, so we should be able to push ourselves back and be perfect. Ooh, lights just came on, chat. Looking good. Alright, cool. Down here. Hey, Les, is the plane, how's the plane doing? You figure everything out yet, or are we still trying to figure things out? Just finished a steak. I think I need to grow some ribs on... I need to throw some ribs on the grill while it's still warm. Ooh. Love me some ribs. Sim Pilot, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Push after me. Sounds good, man. The texturing and modeling at Vertical's airports, dude. Always so damn good. Looks amazing, man. With the ice machine out here. Stay cool. Y'all must be heading up to Canada. All those Rouge liveries and even Flare. Yes, sir. There's some WestJet behind us as well. Paid a massive amount for a switch the size of a U. Oh, I know. We spoke about that. You ended up buying it like you didn't have a choice, Les? Is that what you're saying? You had to bite the bullet? Why is it doing pushback raise? Man, GSX. I swear I do this every second day. I remove the pushback raise. I don't know why it's doing it. Nose left facing west on the ramp. Yes. Good. Park brakes released. Engine mode selector to the on position. We have tower online now. So I'm going to go 19.5 for tower frequency. Let's do our block time. Start. 19.5 for tower frequency. Good. Cool. And let's go ahead and spool up engine number 1. Sorry, engine number 2. Yep, could not find it. One not killing us. Damn, that's crazy, man. Surprised there's not a fly Tampa. They released... Yeah, I'm surprised as well, to be honest with you. Maybe because Vertical Sims is out. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised with that as well. I am not quite sure where he is taking us. But nothing surprises me at this point. Watching the fuel trucks just blow through everything. I don't even... Your guess is as good as mine, chat, where we're going right now, to be honest with you. Your guess is as good as mine where we're going right now. We should have gone the other way. Spool up engine number 1. Train. That was a tram, actually. Tram. I think he's going to turn us around right here. I fucking knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, man. That's the second time that it's, I mean, look at the tow truck right now. It's not even making any visible sense of anything. Okay, you know what we're gonna do, GSX? We're gonna stop you right here. Stop here and complete pushback. Yeah, you just stop. Stop doing what you're doing. We're just not gonna do that. He did that to us earlier this week as well. I think there's something with the A321 that maybe the GSX profiles need to be updated or something, because there's something super weird going on. Predictive winch system on and auto system 1 on. Yeah, park brake is set. Thank you. Let's go ahead and make sure our door is locked. Good. Auto brake over to max RTO. Ground spoilers armed. Let's go to our flight control page. Trim value up 0.8. That is good right there. Beautiful. And we are looking good, my amigos. Upstairs, APU bleed comes off and APU goes off. Good. Everything else is fine and dandy up there. He is disconnecting us. Yeah, please leave. Go away. Thank you. Got us all sideways and shit. Flight time is 2 hours and 19 minutes. Sorry, 2 hours and 21 minutes. Up to Toronto this evening. Why not just make your own pushback profile? I do that now. It gives me no headaches. Like profiles for every airport? No, thank you. My pushback driver put me in the terminal. Ah, nice. Seems GSX update is cause problem. No, it's probably the profile's out of date. It's probably my fault. There's probably an out-of-date profile or something here for the airport because, yeah, it didn't do that correctly whatsoever. All right, flaps 1 for takeoff. Set those now. Beautiful. Good. And then we're going to call up tower. We're going to let them know where we're at, what we're doing. Have a good trip. Cool. Park brake comes off. Let's get ourselves over to the right here just a little bit. And we are going to be short of Victor. All right. We'll let them know that we have ATIS information. Let's grab the most recent. ATIS is Tango. Tower Low Rouge 1694 ATIS Tango short of Victor out of airside F. Ready to taxi 19 right.
Rouge 1694, Tampa Tower, over 19 right, taxi via Whiskey.
19 right via Whiskey, Rouge 1694. We are using real time. Yes, this will be a evening flight this evening. All right, he wants this via Whiskey, so we're going to go out Victor 3 and then all the way down Whiskey. Ryan, thanks for your support, man. Welcome aboard. Appreciate you. Nose light on.
A321 coming out of the ramp.
Cabin config. Done and checked. There's the WestJet right there.
Okay,
beautiful.
Just follow him because you missed your taxi, which is follow the Rouge A321.
Whiskey, drink. What's the cruise altitude? 35,000 feet today. 35,000
Departure
feet.
American 2595.
Adios.
Love the new handling of the Fenix as well. Feels so good on the ground now. It's not too twitchy, not too squirmy. Could be the 321 though. It's got a little bit more weight, but it feels so good, man. Night arrivals into YYZ. Yes, sir. Always a good one. Should be fun. New handling is so nice from what it was. Yes. It was so twitchy before. Now it just feels like it has some genuine weight behind it. I love it. I love it. Might see you in Toronto. I'm coming from the east, WestJet 787. Nice.
ATIS information, Tango is my car, now altimeter 3004.
Hi, Joe B.
UPS 10 heavy, flighting 210.
Cat, my son wanted to say hello before bedtime. Hello.
210, clear for takeoff.
Good to see you, man. Hope you're having a good night.
UPS 10
Denis Cap,
heavy.
just out of curiosity, do you have the NVIDIA DLSS frame generation option in Microsoft graphics settings? I use DLSS Swapper and I don't have the option in Microsoft settings to see if it's on or off. Yes, I do. Make sure that you have accelerated GPU hardware scheduling turned on in your Windows settings. That'll make sure that you've got it.
American 1876 with Tango ready for
That looks like a
taxi.
big plane taking off here, chat. What is that? Ooh, a UPS A300? Is that an A300 or a 7.6? No, it's definitely an A300. Fat girl.
19 right via Juliet Whiskey, American 1876.
Which one do you get understeer in? I don't really have any understeer. Maybe the 7.3 a little bit. Oh, the clouds on the sunset. Ah, it's beautiful, man. There's actually some weather out there in front of us we may need to pay attention to. Hey, awesome, Ray. Very cool, man. You can see just a little bit of crosswind light breeze on the windsock. Very nice. Just had a beer and some white wine after dinner, and I'm flying in the sim. Should I be worried? No. Here, I'll join you. Cheers. Jean, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Bonsoir.
UPS 108 Heavy, contact departure, good night.
Over to departure, UPS 108 Heavy.
Look at that gorgeous Rouge A321 in front of us. Very nice. Cap, is that a dab pen? Yes, sir. Dab it up. Dab, dab, dab it up. Alright, onto the brakes. Holding beside company A321. Park brake on. Upstairs, everything's good up there. Everything's good down here. ECAM is noble.
210, runway 19 right, lift takeoff.
Sounds like they're giving everybody 210 on the heading. 319 this weekend. Sunday, Monday, 319. Saturday, we're doing Saturday we're doing a cool flight. 55 knot tailwind at cruise, not bad. Not bad, should help with the flight time. We'll do some more Emirates flights since they're 777 the most. Nice.
Holding short of Victor, we've got Tango on board, ready for taxi, 19 right.
FedEx 321, runway Tampa Tower, runway 19 right. Taxi via Juliet 2, Juliet Whiskey, give way to an American.
Looks like there's an aircraft coming in on final right now. He just popped in, 19 right.
Tampa Tower, Southwest 4483 on ILS 19 right.
Southwest 4483, Tampa Tower, continue. Aircraft holding in position with the power to your arrival.
Copy, Southwest 4483.
Tampa Tower, Rouge 5166, we've got Tango on board, holding short of Victor, ready for taxi, 19 right.
Rouge 221, flying 210, runway 19 right, lift takeoff, no delay, traffic on a 2-mile final.
No delay, for takeoff on our right, Rouge 221.
Just to verify, flying 210.
210 on the heading, Rouge 221.
Need to punch that in here, 210 on the heading.
Southwest 4483, traffic now rolling, runway 19 right, go to land.
19 right, clear to land, Southwest 4483.
He hasn't moved yet.
Rouge 5166, we got Tango on board, holding short of Victor, ready for taxi, 19 right.
Stand by.
I smell a go around.
Let's then go about 215 with Tango, request taxi, 19 right.
Maybe not.
Stand by.
Huh, he's waiting to see if he's got to send him.
Southwest 4483, go around.
There it is, go around.
Southwest 4483 going around.
We got it. I knew it was going to happen. For once, it's not me, chat. I knew that was coming.
Southwest 4483, flying 180.
Would have been close. The Rouge is off the runway. It would have been close.
Climb and maintain 3000, heading 180. Thanks, Southwest 4483.
Surprised he's not landing 19 left. Southwest Park's on the other side.
Rouge 221, flying 120, contact departure, good night.
Odd that they set him up on one. He must have been coming in from this way, maybe? Odd that they wouldn't land him on the left side. Interesting.
Rouge 216, pushes target discretion.
Alright, you should be getting us to line up now. You have your strobe lights on there, WestJet, behind me. Your strobe lights shouldn't be on until you're on the runway. FYI. I don't know if you actually have them turned on in the sim. I'm pretty sure they are, but
Left turn,
yeah, there you go.
090, thanks.
Strobe lights not till you're on the runway.
1694, runway 1 on the right, on the way.
Let up a wait 19 right, Rouge 1694. Alright, landing lights are on, runway turnoffs are on, strobe lights are on, wing lights are on, nose light over to takeoff. Yeah, strobe lights go on as you pull onto the runway, not when you're on the taxiway. Didn't you notice? They might have been in like the auto position.
1 on the right, taxi via Victor.
It's okay, man. People do it just sitting at the gate sometimes, and I'm like, what are you guys doing? It's like they load in and just put all the lights to on.
4043, low altitude alert, climb and maintain 3000.
Low altitude alert. That's not good, chat. Don't want to hear that.
That's my bad. I'm climbing to 3000 now, Southwest 4483.
That's my bad. Yes, sir. All right, nice little lineup, ready to rock and roll here, friends.
Southwest 4043, turn right at 180.
Right
Joy's
down,
VATSIM.
180,
Yeah.
thanks, Southwest 4483.
Sky looks very cool. It does. It's beautiful out there right now, man. Hey, man, turning all my lights is the equivalent of riding down the street with a Harley and a modified tailpipe. Maybe. You get lots of those in Edmonton. All right. Might give us 210 on the heading. We'll see what he says. But our initial climb is 6,000. It's good. Looks like they're giving us separation between the two, which is good.
Left turn, 360 and contact approach 1185. Thanks, Southwest 4483.
Rouge 1694, starting 210, runway 1 on the right, up takeoff.
Heading 21019 right, clear for takeoff. Rouge 1694.
What's your
Throttle's
top
40%. Let's get it, friends. Sounds are
going.
going up. Let's have a nice departure. Let's do it. Slight nose down pressure on the side stick.
1 on the right, on the way.
Chrono's on. Let's go flying. Manflex 43 SRS runway auto thrust. Bleu. Takeoff power is set and achieved. Airspeed is alive.
1 on the right, administration single.
For 1655, runway 1 on the right, taxi via Victor.
100 knots for neutral.
Rouge 216, right, thanks.
V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Right turn 210.
Rouge 1694, contact departure. Rouge 1694, contact departure.
Departure Rouge 1694. Thanks for ATC. Alright, 1815 for departure. Hold on, we got to get that climb. Ooh. Nice. 5 X's.
Region 1443, contact Jacksonville Center, 135.9.
Alright, bring that nose down.
3592, 1443.
Forgot to turn the dome light off too. There we go. Tampa departure's good. Evening Rouge 1694, 2,700, climbing 6,210 heading.
Rouge 1694, Tampa departure, radar contact, on the maintain 12,000, turn right heading 270.
Alright, we'll climb 12,000 and right turn 270, Rouge 1694. Alright, right turn 270 up to 12,000. Got that set.
Okay, November 10, Charlie.
Bring that nose down. Let's gain a little bit of speed.
That's what we're doing right now, 10 Charlie. Thank you.
It's funny. I do agree with you, David, especially on like the flex and the thrust reduction. I do agree. It's fantastic. Morgus, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. Welcome back. Hope we're doing well. Heading's off 1 degree. It's okay. We won't die, I promise.
Southwest 44.
220 on the speed. Flaps clean.
170.
Speed 170, thanks, Southwest 4480.
Here comes 250 on the speed. We'll pitch for climb. Good. Beautiful. Keep that 250 under 10.
1694, turn right, heading 320.
Right turn 320, Rouge 1694. 320 now on the right turn. He's going to send us direct. Forget what the waypoint is, but it's going to be Finky, I think. Finky, I thinky. When are we checking out the 319? Sunday, Monday, man. Sunday, Monday, we're in the 319.
Southwest 4483, reduce speed of 160.
160, thanks, Southwest 4483.
November 10 Charlie turn, 20 degrees to the right, and descend and maintain 4,000.
20 right, 6,000. Right, autopilot's going on. Flight deck. Sounds back just a little bit. Man. I wanted to depart a little bit earlier so we could catch this while we're already airborne, but that sunset's beautiful, man. I bet that dog.
Now fly heading.
I have a guess then for your special route, Pero Bhutan. Probably not this week, David. Most likely next week. I'm not going to fly a brand new airplane into the world's hardest approach.
Rouge 1694. Clear direct Bapo.
Clear direct Bapo, Rouge 1694. Alright, direct Bapo. Let's go.
Sorry. November 10 Charlie turn, left heading.
Alright.
170.
Let's go and get a runway turn-offs off, nose lights off, wing lights off, ground spoilers disarmed. Everything's good. Landing lights till 10. Seatbelts probably till we get up and above those clouds. Probably going to get a little bit bumpy here in a second.
270.
I think at the top isn't updating. Give me a second.
1694 contact directional center 135.92.
13592. Thanks for ATC Rouge 1694. So.
Yep.
3594. Is that Jack Center? 3594? 35925. 925.
2002, runway 17, cleared to land.
Did you hear about the severe thunderstorms today at Tampa causing ground stops? I did not. No. Got some all-dress chips in first class and Biscoffs. Ooh. Jack Center, good evening, Rouge 1694. 10,000 climbing 12,000. 10,000 landing lights off.
1694 Jackson Center, hello. Climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climb 230, Rouge 1694. Alright, 230 for us is next. We got that in there. Keeping the seatbelt sign on. Give me a second. I don't know why. Sim Connect.
Was that United 9808? Affirm.
Should be working now?
Minutes max, report back. Roger.
Yeah. She's working now. Why do you need forward pressure on the side stick during initial takeoff roll? To stop the nose from bouncing up and down, Satfir. I believe that is the reasoning behind it.
Jackson, good evening, Rouge 321, 12,000, direct cam show.
Did you ever fly the CRT display mod for the Fenix 320? No, I did not. Too much work for me, just to look at some screens.
1443, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Would you recommend deleting Latin VFR 319 for the Fenix? Yes. That's not even a question. That's, yeah. Oof, man. Look at the strobes as we come in through the light like that. My goodness. God, this sim, dude. The volumetric lighting and clouds and jeez, man. It's raining. Should we have to be aware of temperature here, chat? Nope, 21 degrees. Never mind. No icing in Florida. Not today. What scenery do you have for Tampa? Exclamation point scenery in chat. Ed, always, my man. I always put a link up for the scenery that I'm using. Exclamation point scenery. Shouldn't have been nice. Guy made me wait for 10 minutes holding short of Victor. Uh-oh. It's not nice. It's because of the go-around? Back in doing some Emirates op short hauls, Dubai to Bahrain. Nice. That's very cool. At low speed, your steering is a nose wheel. Nose sticks down force. More weight gives more control. Higher speed, it's all rudder, and you don't want to unload the mains, which is why you ease off. There you go. Is this the same quality as the 320 V2? Yeah, like the any builds? Yeah, if not higher, for sure. Hey Cap, would you recommend waiting for 2024 if I was interested in getting into simming now as opposed to buying the 2020 version? It's a tough call, to be honest with you, Elam. Both simulators are going to be, you know...
Rouge 1694, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Climb and maintain 350, Rouge 1694. Both sims are going to be supported for quite a while, so like just because Microsoft 2024 is coming out doesn't mean that 2020 is going to become obsolete, right? So it depends, really. I don't know. It's a tough call right now, to be honest with you. It's a really tough call. Can you get like the Xbox Game Pass or something like that and maybe pick up this sim for a while? Maybe that would be the best bet. I don't know. Gap, on Sunday you should do EasyJet 319 into Innsbruck since you'll be smashing that plane anyways. Probably into Salzburg on Sunday. I think that's what the plan is. We're going to fly to Salzburg. Salzburg just got a huge update and they've got a wicked RNAV arrival. So probably flying to Salzburg on Sunday. I don't know. We'll see, man. We're kind of all over the place right now. Gap, have you thought about any flights in Eastern Europe with the new Airbus planes? Eastern Europe. Yes. Can you define Eastern Europe, like Germany, Austria, like that area? I mean, the V2 of Fenix, yes, it's the same thing. It is the V2, just made better. Yes. Subcap just began our instrument training this week. Nice. Very cool, Reed. Congratulations. Since the 321, the 319s are new. Yes.
Delta 223, roger.
I would agree with that, Jordan. Yes. I would agree. All right, looks like we're up and above the weather. Let's get the seatbelt signs to the off position. We're climbing up through 17,000 feet, sorry, on our way to flight level 350. Optimum is 34. We should be fine. We should burn enough fuel getting up to 35,000 that the optimum should switch over to 35,000. Things looking good. Bulgaria, Romania, Serbia, Greece. Well, today, dude, we flew from Turkey to Budapest, which was awesome. We did some of that today, man. So if you're going to go back and take a look at the channel, but yes, we're going to be doing so much more. Many, many, many European ops now that we've got the 321, the 319. I can't wait to do some Wizz Air. Wizz Air does some really cool flights in Eastern Europe and stuff. Just need those sharklets. Hopefully we're not waiting too long, man. Some Air China in the 321. That could be cool for our next Asia tour. Yeah. Some Jetstar down under. Some Air New Zealand A321 ops as well. Air Transat. Yes.
Delta 204 at flight level 380. Good afternoon.
Keith, sensitivity curves in the Microsoft settings. It is going to take a little bit for you to get adjusted to the new simulator, but my best suggestion is spend some time getting your sensitivity curves set correctly, the way that you're happy with it. Don't be afraid to change things and completely mess with things. And there's a lot of recommended settings as well for sensitivity curves and stuff. So. Excuse me, Jesus. I'd be looking at those.
Delta 204 affirmative. Descend and maintain flight level 370 and please stop time accelerating.
Should fly into Elrop, Romania sometime. Okay, interesting. That could be fun. I don't know if we've ever flown into there. You're saying we haven't, so. Any PMDG 777 ops? Oh yeah, we'll be back in the 777, don't you worry. We'll probably spend this week and next week in the 319, 321. And then the following week, we'll probably be back in the heavies, the MD-11, the 777. Now, keep in mind, we've got this week streaming Then we've got next week, and then the following weekend I'm gone for 5 days, but probably more like a week for streaming. So, Sharklets on the 321 are giving me Wizz Air vibes. Yes, I like flying the baby bus. Just seems like a lot of 737-700s. Yes, yeah. 3 months away from 24, going by quick. It is, man. We're actually less. We're almost exactly 2.5. Wait, what are we right now? August, September, October? Yeah, you're right. 3 months. Just over 3 months. Just under 3 months, sorry.
FedEx 119, Jack.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Pretty crazy, man.
Jacksonville, Spencer, American 342,
Gotta fly Wizz Air E321 into St. Martin? Wizz Air 321 to St. Martin? I don't think that's a thing, is it? Just noticed Fenix added 321 U.S. Airways. They got some wicked U.S. Airway American throwback liveries. They got America West. They got a bunch of good ones, man. You ever fly Delta livery without the Sharklets? Yeah, why not?
Who is that?
I'm not one of those. Like, I'm not going to go crazy. Like, I'll be happy to get the Sharklets, but I'm not going to fly livery because they don't have Sharklets. I'm waiting for somebody to do some JetBlue. There's one JetBlue livery out, and it's not very good. There's a viral video on YouTube of a Wizz Air 321 flying really, really, really low to the beach. Are you sure that's into St. Martin?
Same Mach number.
Uh-oh. We're already getting Mach number readouts.
JetBlue 447 Roger, maintain Mach 0.77 or greater for sequencing.
That video is Scathos? Yeah, I was going to say, that's not, there's no way that's St. Martin.
342, when you level off, maintain Mach 0.76 for sequencing.
That's into Scathos? Gotcha, that makes much more sense. Yeah. We try Paro approach in the 319? Yes. Next week we'll fly into Paro. Not this week. Next week we'll fly into Paro. What's a good flight that we can do that isn't too crazy? I'll have to look around and see what flights fly into Paro, but yes, we will fly into Bhutan. Not this week. Let me get used to the 319. Next weekend, let's plan it next Saturday. We'll fly into Paro.
If I didn't give it to you already, climb and maintain flight level 350.
We got it, 350. Thanks, Rouge 1694. The airport that's in the middle of the mountains? Correct. You have to fly like to a monastery and then you like start your descent and the aircraft is yelling at you and screaming at you and
November 12 Whiskey.
Are you going to get the 727? No, thank you. Can you do a flight tour from Newark? Saturday we're flying into JFK. This Saturday we're going into JFK. Cabin tour? Man, I hate cabin tours, dude. I thought we were over cabin tours, to be honest with you.
Sorry, who's that?
It sucks that everybody asks for a cabin tour now.
Sure did. Have a good night.
I really thought we went above cabin tours. Air Canada Rouge.
United 9808.
Bienvenue à bord, Air Canada. Welcome aboard Air Canada.
United 9808, contact Atlanta.
Sorry I didn't catch up what's on Saturday.
Contact Atlanta Center on 132.975.
To be determined, the departing airport. It's a long haul. Red Curtain reminds me of Twin Peaks.
Delta.
Nice. Plenty of seats available. Yes, we need GSX to do the passenger. Surprised they haven't got it done out yet, to be honest with you. There was an update to GSX this morning, or this afternoon, sorry.
Grinch 5 arrival.
Any Atlanta scenery worth purchasing? Not really, man. Just go with the default handcrafted. That's the best available option. I like how it actually says Rouge here, though, and it has the placard. The Air Canada Rouge. That's a nice little touch. What do you think, chat?
23.
That's a nice
Descend
little touch.
via the Grinch 5 arrival. The Orlando altimeter 3005.
LAX to JFK. It's either going to be LAX to JFK, San Francisco to JFK, San Diego to JFK, or Portland to JFK. It's going to be one of those. It's going to be West Coast to East Coast on Saturday. We did the trip. So, I was thinking of doing JetBlue. There's no livery. There's one JetBlue livery for the A321, and it's awful. Awful, and I don't mean to be rude, but it's awful. Seattle, the scenery in Seattle's kind of lackluster, Jay. To be honest with you, man. I'd rather do
November
like
13
LA or
Whiskey,
San Francisco or
contact
something
Savannah
like that.
approach,
I think San
125.30.
Francisco, I think United A321, does United? Yeah, they fly it, right? Who does that routing? Will they add sharklets to this plane? Yes, they will.
Jacksonville Center, American 342, we have a request.
Flight by route, KSFO to KJFK. JetBlue Delta American, JetBlue Delta American in Alaska. Obviously not Alaska, but what is American? Ooh, American sends it in the 321. Oh, chat, we're doing a throwback American livery. 100%. All right, that's the plan. San Francisco to New York on Saturday. American Airlines throwback livery. Yep. Should we do the America West? Should we do the America West or should we do the PSA? I think we got to do America West. That's so sexy. The Piedmont's nice too. The America West is so nice.
Well,
hold on. I'll show you the liveries that we can use.
I'm sorry, who was that calling?
This is 5382.
Blue Streak 5382, Jack Center, welcome.
We could go.
And Blue Streak 5382, flight level 230 is going to be your cruise today.
Liveries? Where are you, my friend? All right, we got. Hold on, it's J'Aviation, I think, that's got them.
.com 4400,
Recent
Jack Center,
uploads.
Spirit Wings 1095, contact Orlando approach 124.80.
124.80, Spirit Wings 1095.
All right, we've got. We've got the PSA Heritage. We've got the Piedmont Heritage. We've got the America West. And we've got the... Really? Allegheny? Interesting. We also have the U.S. Airways Heritage. So those would be the 5. I'm leaning towards this one, chat. This one is pure sex. I mean, come on, dude. That is...
321, Jackson, are you on frequency?
FedEx 321, Jacksonville.
Is a... It's either that one or this one.
21, Roger, just, I know
I feel like we got to go with the other one. I mean, that's sexy too,
so
but...
next time, please don't climb until instructed to do so.
I feel like we got to go with the... We got to go with the...
My bad, sorry, yeah.
We got to go with the America West, man. That shit is... Wowzers. That is a good-looking airplane right there, friends.
Heavy, Mid-setting 2000.
Western Global 215, Jacksonville Center, climb, maintain flight level 230.
Maintain level 230, Western Global 215 Heavy.
Do a poll?
Jacksonville Center, Legion 978 is maintaining 12,000 feet.
Legion 978, Jacksonville Center, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climb flight level 230, Legion 978.
What is it? U.S. Airways... American...
WestJet 34, Jack Center, on frequency. American 1876, Jack Center, on frequency.
I have them both downloaded, so it's not the end of the world.
Jackson Center, what's your subject for? Do you kind of, sorry, speak?
WestJet 34, Jacksonville Center, climb and maintain flight level 350.
With Cactus call sign? No, we're not going to use Cactus. Because we're gonna. They're actual liveries. They're just throwback retros, right?
That's for somebody else.
Dude, that American West livery is... Oof. That is, if there was ever an emoji that required the 5X emoji, I mean, they're all super nice, but technically they're both U.S. Airways liveries. True. Very true.
Maintain flight level 230.
Bare Metal American? I don't think there's one available. Would be nice, though.
JetBlue 1083, I have that arrival change for you. Advise ready to copy.
JetBlue 1083, we're ready to copy.
JetBlue 1083 at Leopard, join the Get Out 1 arrival.
I'm all the way at the front. Is Mach 78 good? I would do a little bit better if you could.
At Leopard,
Mach
we'll
79 or...
Get Out 1 arrival, JetBlue 1083.
Don't worry, man. We got controllers. The controller won't let us get all up in each other's you-know-what. Don't worry, man.
American 342, I have the reroute.
Thoughts on the Allegiant Raiders livery? Nice. Very nice livery.
342 ready to copy.
American 342, you're cleared to the Orlando International Airport via present position, direct Leopard, Lima Papa Echo Romeo Delta, and join the Get Out 1 arrival.
We're all pretty much doing the exact same speed, so we're looking good.
Jack Center, American 1876, 12,000.
Jackson, the real world's a pain? Why is that?
Direct position, direct to Leopard, then the Get Out 1 arrival for American 342.
What do you think of the new VATSIM radar? I like it.
342 repack correct. American 1876, Jack Center, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climb maintain 230, make American 1876.
Watching a lot of Matt Davey streams lately, missed that guy, man.
Climb and maintain flight level 330.
What a legend, dude.
Climb maintain level 330.
What a legend.
Allegiant 978, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Climb and maintain flight level 340.
Yeah, Planters Peanuts on a Piedmont flight back in 1981. Wow. That's insane. Looks like U.S. Airways is winning currently.
UPS 108, contact Atlanta Center 132.975. We'll see you.
132.975, UPS 108. Thanks for the ATC.
I think we're up into Atlanta. I'm not quite sure, though. I think we actually stay with Jack Center. If we look at our flight plan, I think we stay, through this little turn, we end up staying through Jack Center all the way up to like here, and then he hands us over. I think they're still full service. Yeah, Toronto's fully staffed up still right now. Hopefully they stay on for us. It might be a little bit late, but we should be good.
6500 Hotel X-ray 15,800 direct Buffy.
Citation 659er Hotel X-ray Jacksonville Center, climb and maintain flight level 290.
ACAP $1,000 donation to see a 727 stream. No, thank you. When is the poll closing? Oh, we'll leave it open full stream. For Airbus liveries off TO, do you extract them directly in the community folder? I believe so, Matthew. You can also, alternatively, all of those liveries that are on flightsim.to are available in the Fenix livery manager. I suggest just downloading from the Fenix livery manager, to be honest with you. They're all there.
383, maintain Mach 0.74 for sequencing.
Remember being a kid watching Ali A play COD Advanced Warfare? Jesus. Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? What do we do without the Canvas Liveries group? Canvas Liveries group? Who's that? Is that like all the guys?
Jackson, Delta 1370, flight level 380.
Delta 1370, Jacksonville Center, welcome.
Rouge Ops wants to know why we're late, but we're not late. Maverick, what's up, my man? How you feeling, dude? Low-key geared. It's only an 11 knot crosswind. You'll be fine, man. You're passing Charlotte already? Jesus, you got out early. 7 knot crosswind, 21 knot headwind. Ah, you're fine. Send the ADC back and just blame Dan. Yeah. No, we're just getting going. We're still on climb. We got a bit to get into Toronto tonight.
1006 to flight level 270.
They have a Discord, Aviation, Ethereum, and a bunch of the other high-quality guys have a team. Got you. Okay, cool. Got bored holding short. Should have jumped on VATSIM, man. We got to get you on VATSIM, at least like over the next 2 months. Make it so your first VATSIM flights aren't at World Flight. You know what I mean? We definitely need to get you ready. Tonight would have been a good night. You know what to do, man. And if you don't know what to do, just follow everybody else. Just don't be the first one out and be the second or third one, and then you just follow instructions. Brian, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Simulware is not working. I don't think it works anymore, Caleb. You have to use VATSIM-radar. I'll provide you with a link here. If you want to use this website now.
5166, 10,500, climbing in flight level 120.
Sorry, for Rouge 1651, did you ask us to go over to Atlanta?
Rouge 5166, Jacksonville Center, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climb 230.
All right, there we go. 35,000 feet, friends.
The frequency change was
There's
for
our
Rouge
optimum.
1651, Rouge 1651 only. Contact Atlanta Center, 132.975.
132.975.
Rouge 1651, he's all the way up top. Damn. Captain Carolina, 10 months. This is into the double digits. 10 months. Here we go. Had a great flight today in Turkey with you watching now, and a girlfriend on a big flat screen TV. Thanks for support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, I wonder if this is going to work. Performance. What if we change our cost index to like 55? Is that going to do anything?
Delta 204,
now.
contact Washington
Now we're doing
Center,
Mach 78.
133.7.
Look at that ground speed. Take advantage of that, chat. 57 knot tailwind. Very nice. Thanks so much for 10 months, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties. 32 minutes on the block time before clear for takeoff. You forgot about me. Uh-oh. That's not good. It's not good at all.
Spirit Wings 3951, leave airspace to the south, Miami Center south line, frequency change approved. Have a good one.
We're about to get even better of a ground speed, I think, as we make this turn.
American 1046,
it's going to be more of a direct tailwind.
South line, frequency change approved. We'll see you.
Miami online, frequency change approved.
I was wondering why Tampa was so busy. Found the culprit. Sorry.
Contact Atlanta Center 132.975. We'll see you.
I didn't think this many people were going to be joining us, man. We got a whole, like, massive line of people going up to Toronto, man. Like, it starts all the way up here, too. We have a Rouge all the way up here. We've got a Rouge. This guy's going to Montreal. We've got an American going to Philly. And then there's this one, me. There's a WestJet behind me. 2 WestJets behind me. There's a FedEx as well. There's another Toronto as well. He's American. And then we've got a guy going over to Boston in the MD-11. And then we have another Rouge down here as well. And then I think another Rouge down here as well. And then another Rouge down here as well. There's so many of us, man. Holy shit. This guy's just arriving into Tampa right now.
And who is the FedEx asking about a frequency change?
Crazy.
FedEx 321, did you hand us over to FedEx? Because when we switched over, they said they could barely
FedEx 321 negative.
Yeah, see, we're basically staying right here. We're flying right up Jacksonville Center into Atlanta. From Atlanta, we might go into D.C. Yeah, we'll definitely go into D.C. airspace. And then from there into Cleveland Center. And then Cleveland Center to Toronto Center and down in. We may actually get full ATC. As long as the ATC stays online, we're going to get full ATC from Tampa to Toronto. That's absolutely insane.
5382
absolutely insane. Hopefully everybody stays on. It'd be really cool.
Savannah altimeter 3014.
Be pretty cool. Birdie Man, what's up, man? Can't wait until the winter flight simulator streams and deal with the icing conditions. This will be fun. Also, some Alaska flights to the mountains with icing. Yes, always a fun time. Always a fun time.
Washington Center, 33
Polar of Spikes dropping the $20 dono. Huge enough floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for support, sir. I appreciate you. This is treats for Daisy. Yes. All the treats. Huge enough floaties to you, Polar Spikes. Thanks for support, my man. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ah, yes, Birdie Man. Please let everybody know what you thought about Chick-fil-A, my man. Let the world know, Bob. They all want to know. There was a couple people asking earlier. How was your very first Chick-fil-A experience?
33 south of Diener intersection.
I was flying real time when you were doing turkey flight, and the moon was absolutely gorgeous. Nice. Very cool.
Daisy treats.
Daisy treats. Huge love floaties to you, man. Thank you again, Polar Spikes. Appreciate you big time, man. Thank you, buddy, for the continued support.
55.
Thank
Climb and maintain flight level 350.
Okay, 250, close 7 o'clock for 7 minutes.
Stand by, please. Rouge 5166. Climb and maintain flight level 350.
Climb and maintain.
Tell me, have you what set? What do I have set for ATC? Right now, we're with Jacksonville Center. Speaking of Daisy, how's she doing? I know you mentioned she was going through something. Still better, just gotta wait, man. She's on some pain meds and stuff, helping manage the pain now, so that's good. Yeah, hopefully feeling better soon. You at the farm tomorrow? Want to head up some Delta Force? I am at the farm tomorrow. Yeah, I'm leaving early afternoon. Sorry, buddy. I'll be out there probably till
1655. Once you level off,
I'll be out there probably all evening.
Report back.
Once we level off 410, we can step away. 1655. Appreciate it.
Watching you for the next 15 minutes till Real Housewives of Orange County comes on. Uh-oh. I don't know about that one. I don't know if I can agree or disagree with that one. No comment.
United 1006.
It's okay, my fiance makes me watch weird-ass shows too. Don't worry. Just joking. Calm down, just joking.
Lima for Charleston.
No, Alpaca. No, man. What's up, Cap? Real question. How'd you get into the flight deck for the departure video on the Air Transat? That was sick. I had a buddy of a buddy, a friend of a friend who works at Air Transat. They just come out with this map. Caleb, oh, yes. Yes, sorry, Caleb, I was so confused what you were talking about. The map, VATSIM radar. Yes, they just came out with it. It is new. It's to, yeah, it's replacing the other one you were speaking of.
Castevens, consider American 342. Am I able to resume normal speed for sequencing? I'm seeing the, company JetBlue behind us now.
Dan Barry's good at Delta Force.
I'm sorry, who's asking about a speed?
Dan's good at first-person shooters, actually. To have you, he can definitely. I don't know if he wants to play, but I feel like you got to play Dan before the open access is gone. Apparently, the game is supposed to be dropping in January. So amazing! That was awesome. One time I was flying on standby in Air France, and they put me in the jump seat of a 320. Wild, I was 18 at the time, not an airline employee, just related to one. Damn, very cool. I don't know if that would happen anymore, but yeah. Factor meal for choice tonight? I don't know. I think it's a Lebanese-inspired chicken and rice or something, I think. I haven't even eaten it yet, Matthew. I didn't have lunch till we finished our stream. I had lunch at like 5 o'clock. And now I'm going to have dinner at like 10 o'clock. So, I think for the next week, Dan, or something like that. Blackhawk's open beta is from September 6th to 9th. I guess. If it's open beta, I'll probably try it. But is 1,000 foot per minute in the 321 normal for landing or for climbing? Yeah, that's normal, Sticks. Airbus climbs so slow, dude. It's such a close climb. It's such a slow climb. Do you see? Even like I'm even dyslexic when I speak sometimes. That's how bad it's becoming. I swear, dude. Had some shawarma on naan bread for dinner. Nice. That sounds good. Close slime. Yes, sir. That's a new one. Add that one to the bank, boys. Add that one to the bank of stupid shit I've said over the years. Modern Warfare 3 didn't sell me. We'll see about Black Ops 6. I want it to be good. I mean, I don't know, man. At this point, I feel like they need to just completely reinvent what's going on at Call of Duty, because it just feels like the same thing year after year. I know this year's different. They have like all new,
United 1006,
all new movement and stuff like that. But yeah, Flex 70 and close line.
Correction 190, United 1000.
How about dinner? Yep, but I had a burger earlier. Nice, very nice. That needs to be the next sticker every time you hop into the Fenix. Close line. Oh man, imagine just having little stickers of like the stupid shit that I've said. I'm telling you, man, dyslexics like crazy. They need to bring back the basic Call of Duty. They ruined it with the COD points, emotes, and all that other stuff. Well, yeah, I agree. Please do an auto land in Toronto. It was so you're not even going to be here. You're going to be watching Real Housewives of Orange County. I'm not going to do an. I'm not going to do a. We reserve auto lands for weather permitting. If we get a visual, the weather in Toronto should be nice, I think, as well. Toronto weather. Winds are 320 at 14. Few at 6,000, scattered at 9, scattered at 25. That's beautiful weather. I think they're landing the 2-4s. That's actually going to be a nice crosswind. Now, the winds might change 16 times till then, but that'll actually be a real nice crosswind. Landing 2-4, 320 at 14 knots. It's going to be a spicy crosswind, chat, so we'll see how she goes. We'll see how she goes.
Okay, Delta 44, you're about 200 miles.
You'll be my girlfriend absolutely laughing hysterically or hilarious.
What you like.
Well, you know, Real Housewives. What's the one that my fiance makes me watch?
I'm sorry, I called it
It's
way
one of
too
those
early.
trash-ass TLC shows, and I just sit there shaking my head every time. What are those 90 Day Fiance? That's fucking what it is, man. I had to think about that one for a second. 90 Day Fiance.
3016, maintain 1000.
The bane of my existence. What time is it for you? 3 a.m. over here? It is coming up on 9 p.m. 9 p.m. here. What are the snacks on board today? Pfft, it's Air Canada. You're getting nothing. $20 for a cheese and cracker plate, please, with a couple grapes. Aren't they all trash TLC shows? I mean, you're not wrong. FedEx Tower, that was a great one, dude. The best thing about the FedEx Tower, Mopar, is he responded back to me as Phoenix, whatever my call sign was. That was the best part of that. When I called him up and I was like, I called my call sign, and I was like, Phoenix. Dude, that was just the best, man. Oh, shit. That was a great time, man. Ramen for dinner, but hey, Cap, hope you're doing well. Andrew, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope all's well, man. As always, play Clash of the Clans while I have it on in the background. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Call me back turning 5.
Nothing, dude. I flew Rouge last fall. They don't give you anything for food. No. Nothing. Nothing. Found that stream with that clip. Uh-oh. Did you see the news about Southern Airways Express Mukalele, how they grounded their fleet for gear issues? I did not. Nope. Didn't you used to fly with them? Do you have any Fearless 747 flights coming up in the future? I know you used to fly that back in the day. Nah, man, I haven't launched X-Plane in probably like 6 months, dude. It's probably going to be another... Yeah, I don't know if we'll ever launch X-Plane again, to be completely honest with you. Yeah, it's because all of your landings, Captain Carolina. That's why they need to do the gear checks. Gear check. Pull it off. Captain Carolina was flying. Gear check. Is Rouge a low cost? They are Air Canada low cost, yes. Yeah, they're not... They're kind of weird, man, to be honest with you. They're like all of Air Canada's older planes, and then they fly like very specific routes. Gear check. When will the A220 release? I have no clue, man. No clue.
United 1006, Charleston winds 08012. Would you like runway 03?
Not to bother, but there is a way that you can turn off VATSIM sound for the stream and keep it yourself.
Zulu 33 from.
Does that work? Can you hear them right now or no? I don't know if that works. I'm going to test my audio mixer, but can you still hear? Can you still hear ATC talking in the background? You can't? Interesting. So maybe that does work. Is that what you guys would like me to do? Mike's been fine. Check Discord, and if you want, you can show stream. Oh boy, another Captain Canada clip. Oh man. Oh wait, is this the one? Is this the one where it happens? Oh shit, hold on. Would you say go to 1 hour, 24 minutes? 1 hour, 24 minutes and 17 seconds. Does this actually happen? This is going to be golden. Alright, that's good. We'll arm those again. Gips, so we can go flaps position 1. Alright, what did you say? What was the time? 124.40. 124. Another great clip. Coming up right here. FedEx Tower, good. FedEx Tower, wow. Phoenix Tower, good afternoon. FedEx 1684 Heavy, visual 25 left. I literally called him FedEx Tower.
FedEx, that's okay. We both failed.
Nice.
5 left, good to land.
It's too loud. You can hear him do it as well after. That's a good clip. I'll have to put that one in the bank as well. Wait, do you guys not hear ATC right now, or do you hear ATC? Yes or no? You don't hear... Like, you can't hear him speaking right now? Interesting. Is that something that you guys are interested in, not hearing ATC? Wow, the audio mixer actually worked the way that it is. Yeah, I can hear them perfectly fine. Look.
Blue 33 approach United.
We want ATC? Somebody was saying that they didn't want it, but... Leave it on, but quiet? Well, that's the thing. I can't control it. I can't control what you hear and what I hear. It has to be the same volume. I wish I could make it louder on my end and quieter on your end. I could probably do that. I did have him a little bit loud, so I could turn him down a little bit and just listen very carefully. But there's a lot of Rouge traffic right now, so I'm constantly having to listen for my call sign. Who is that? 55 months. TN Aviation. Wow. Huge no floaties to you, man. This is HCAP. Great work as always. Having off the last 2 days, and tomorrow I'm planning on rocking the Fenix 319, 321 just like I have been. Oh, baby. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for your support. Truly do appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Incredibly kind.
400, thank you. Wind 080 at 3, runway.
Is that a little bit better? They're a little bit lower. I put it as low as I can so that I can still monitor. But Cap check Discord. Anth got another great clip from your past. Oh no. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Too many resurfaced clips. Have a great rest of your flight. Hopping off. See ya. Enjoy your Real Housewives of Orange County, my friend. Try not to fall asleep. Hopefully I'll see you soon this weekend, man.
American 1876.
We can hear it now. It's low, and I'm deaf. Well, it's low. You guys should be able to hear ATC now.
1876, climb maintain follow 370.
It should be nicely in the background.
1876, thanks.
Thought you filed 3.6? Ah. We're on, I think we're on odds, though, aren't we? Odd altitudes. I think. Too bad we don't have a clip of when you plugged in your phone. That clip is gone forever. No clips. No clips. I don't even know what clip you're talking about, to be honest with you, man. It's kind of...
JetBlue 1083, descend via the get out 1 arrival.
Dan goes, some of us have it. Fucking Dan. Of course he does. I don't think there's a way to do it because I removed... Anyway, I don't even know, man. Yeah, we need that one. Jesus Christ. Remember the 777-31 X-plane you had to do an emergency landing due to a fuel leak? Yes, we were out of Phoenix and we were flying on...
55, roger.
We were flying on Pilot Edge. I do remember that. It was a good stream, actually. It was fun.
1655,
do you remember the engine failure in the CRJ 200 into Vegas? We got like a -11 or something like that with the engine. out of FedEx. Exactly. We just need to call Phoenix FedEx now. That's just what we need to do. You also see the video of the professor trying to show the video of college class and accidentally opened? I did not. No. My favorite moment is falling out of the sky in the Zebo. That was a good one too. Yeah. Jesus Christ, Bobtech. Still need that compilation of all the clips. Davis will put one together. I'm sure he will. Was a flight level 230 for about 20 minutes. Jesus. Not getting very far and
contact Atlanta Center,
fast with that going on.
132.945
We're going to be over to Washington Center. I think Washington Center is our next one.
30, we'll see you.
25.3 precipitation, non-hotel X-ray, Takeoff.
FedEx 119, you're leaving my airspace to the south. Miami Center is offline. Frequency change is approved. We'll see you.
Who is Rouge 221? Wait, yeah, Rouge 221. Who's that? Can you speed up just a little bit, Rouge 221? You're, and holy shit, who's behind me? Who's WestJet 1247? You need to slow down. WestJet 1247 is going way too fast. Oh, but he's at 39,000. How the fuck? How are you going so fast at 39,000 feet? What in the hell? And I guess you're at 33,000, Rouge 221, so we might be fine, actually. Maybe that's why it doesn't matter.
4400, welcome to Destin. Left when able to the ramp at this frequency.
Yeah, we might be able to overtake the aircraft in front of us. Might be able to? I don't know. He's doing 499. We're doing 511. Might be a... He's still quite a distance in front of us.
1006, wind.
Your Rouge 221. Yeah, just speed up maybe a little bit. Like, I'm doing Mach 7.8. If you can do 7.8 or greater, it should be good. But you're at 33,000 feet, so it's also not really that big of an issue. We should be okay. No, WestJet. He's 737. I'm going Mach 0.80. That's a suggested speed, 242 ground. Damn, dude. I mean, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. We're doing Mach 7.8, 511 on the ground speed.
Now to 2045, Jacksonville Center, climb and maintain flight level 230.
The one more time when I couldn't land the... What were we flying? Wasn't it the 737-600? I just couldn't land it for my life. Oh, and the RJ. The RJ in Toronto. We did that one too. Hmm. The CRJ into Toronto. That was another one of those good ones. One more, chat. We'll get it this time. One more. Oh, man. One more time. Missed the IXEG Classic. She was fun while she lasted, man.
JetBlue 447, descend and maintain flight level 300.
Descend and maintain 300.
You have a ton less fuel? Okay. That would make sense then. I've got 14,000 pounds of fuel. 7,000 kilos. Favorite clip of you was flying Air New Zealand. The storm went through Ottawa. It was just you in the dark once the power went out. Oh, yeah, and my backup batteries and all that stuff were going off. Yes, I do remember that. Yes, I do. What stream was it? You had the CRJ emergency in Vegas? Oh, dude, I don't know. It was so long ago, man. It was in the J roll-on in X-Plane 11, I think. Maybe even X-Plane 10. It was that long ago. That's Charlotte up ahead at 11 o'clock right down here. Charlotte? North Carolina. I don't know if they repaired the damage from the last landing. Which one? No caps in chat, please.
Jack 9, drop to 1370, question.
Did Anth try and send me a clip? Anth, you can send me the clip if you're watching. Sorry, caps lock was on. I didn't see it until I hit enter. You're good, man. You're fine. My favorite one is when you went Mach 5 and landed on the moon. There's been a lot of those. Up ahead, almost on the horizon. Ah, up here. Got you.
So, fortunately, I didn't have to get out one arrival.
That
on my
underneath
FMC,
this
so I
is
reconstructed
Columbia.
it, like,
Columbia,
waypoint by
North
waypoint.
Carolina.
I don't have
There's
waypoint,
Charlotte.
I don't even know how to pronounce that. Bravo Golf, Bravo, Bravo Yankee. Is it okay if I do direct to get out from Nick? Is that okay with you?
What is the flight on Saturday? San Francisco to JFK.
Allegiant 978, contact.
Cap DC
Atlanta
Center is
Center,
closing. You monitor 122.8. Damn. That sucks. We almost had full ATC. Actually, we might be going through Atlanta. Yeah, actually, you know what? I think we're picking up Atlanta.
342, descend and maintain flight level 30.
We're picking up Atlanta for the first little bit, and then we'll be in DC, but then we'll be in Cleveland Center. So yeah, we're going to miss ATC by like 20 minutes. We'll probably have no ATC.
And Orlando is 3005, 447.
Tomorrow's stream? No stream tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Saturday, Sunday, Monday for stream. Yes, so Saturday is in the A321. We're doing transcontinental, so San Francisco to JFK. It's a 5-hour flight, like almost on the nose. 5 hours and 2 minutes or something like that. That's the plan for Saturday. And then Sunday for the first, we're going to jump in the 319 for the first time, do a first look, 319, and then Monday back in the 319. Thursday 319, Saturday 319, Sunday 321, Monday 321. That's the next like kind of week and a bit. Almost 2 weeks of streams. Up until next weekend. That's what it's going to be. And that's perfect because next Saturday I have the family dinner, so we'll probably do one short little flight into Pero. That's what you guys wanted to do, Pero Bhutan. Loving landed in 321 but jumped in 319 yesterday and absolutely smashed it. That's what everybody's been saying. They just fly completely, like they're very different how they feel. So, I didn't know you planned so far out. I don't. Just with aircraft. Don't ask me where I'm flying, Nick. I have no clue where we're flying those aircraft, but I know what aircraft we're flying for the next like 2 weeks. I don't know where the hell we're flying, but other than what I know on Monday, I think we're going over to Europe and we're going to fly into, I think we're going to fly into the new Salzburg that was just updated, Lowe's. Labor Day weekend coming up. Can't believe summer is almost over. Crazy, right? When is Labor Day weekend? Is that the first or the second? Yeah, the second, Labor Day. So that means kids are back on school the 3rd here. Kids probably start school next week, actually, the 26th and the 2nd. Damn. New EDM isn't bad either. Dude, I used to fucking hate this time of the year. Oh, man. Remember, like, this was, like, the worst, dude. You just... All summer was fantastic, and then that last, like, 2 weeks of summer holiday, you just dreaded, at least I did, dreaded going back to school. Ugh. Worse, man. Here in Hamilton, kids are starting September 3rd and onward. That's usually what it is. Here, though, because they have the French Catholic board, and then they have the English here, because it's so, like, there's so many. I think the French start on the 26th, and then the English school board starts on the 3rd. Yeah. You going to do some Air Canada or Rouge ops of the 319? Maybe. We'll have to wait and see, man. I'm sure we will, Casey. Yeah. I stalled the 321 on your first flight? Jeez. Okay. Hated school, too, and I made straight A's. Hated dealing with the morons. I don't even know if it was that, man. I just hated being told what to do and forced to do things. I'm not very good with that. And it was never, yeah, I definitely wasn't a straight A student. That's for sure.
68, contact Atlanta Center, 132.975, we'll see you. 3297.
Alright, he's going to hand us over soon, chat, so we got to listen up. We're probably going to get a handoff here momentarily over to Atlanta Center, which is going to be on 3297. 3297. We'll get that bugged up, ready to go.
Alright, 1006, you can text around.
WestJet 34, thanks for the spacing. Here you go. Captain, at least as a child, you have no debts or obligations. Very true. Yeah. What did you want to do after high school? I had no clue, dude. I wasn't one of those motivated kids, man. That's for damn sure.
221, contact
I had
Atlanta
no
Center,
clue.
132.975, let's see.
Atlanta 132.975, Rouge 221, have a good night.
Rouge 1694, contact Atlanta Center, 132.975, we'll see you.
Atlanta Center 3297. Thanks for running full ATC, man. Have a great night. Rouge 1694.
And West Ship.
3297 for us.
Yeah, you can do that. Something on your back. Roger.
He wanted to chase tail after high school. I mean, when I was done high school, I was like, I'm never going back to school. And then I like kind of, you know, fucked around for a couple years and got a job and was doing this and that, and then realized, okay, well, if you want to make good money and have a good life, you got to go to school, got to get some type of post-secondary education.
Delta 2168, Roger. To send me the Gandalf 2 arrival at Atlanta 3016. Gandalf 216.
How did you decide you wanted to make a flight sim career? That's not. I never decided this, man. This was decided for me by the wonderful community. I had nah, man. I went to school to become a welder. I became a welder. I had a welding job for many years, making great money, full benefits. I started streaming as like a secondary thing, and streaming just like went crazy. No, I didn't learn a trade right away. No, dude, I went and worked for like 5 years, like just odd jobs. I ran a restaurant for a buddy of mine. Was like the, whatever you want to call it, the manager, the supervisor, whatever you want to call it. Did that for years, man. I was doing that before I graduated high school. I was there for like, I don't know, 8 years, 9 years. I was there for a long time. Yeah.
Frequency chipper with Delta advisory, good day, Atlanta, not sure.
Nice, Rob.
American 9, actually...
Nice thing about Cap is that you have to trade in your back pocket just in case you need it. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I really feel like welding is one of those, like, it's like riding a bike. You know, even though you haven't welded in a couple years, you could probably get it within like a week or two. You could probably be right back to where you were. Because the fundamentals and the basics don't change, right? Set your wire speed correctly, set your temps right, follow the puddle, man. Just, you know, pull the puddle, whatever you ought to do.
And
it was 2 minutes ago, 5:50, now it's 5:10. Damn. Yeah, well, we kind of, that wind really calmed down. And it's more at a crosswind now. That's at our good evening, Rouge 1694, flight level 350.
UPS 108, descend and maintain flight level 280.
Always have a job? Yeah, could definitely find a job. It's one of those things, yeah. What's tonight's Benjamin? Gelato mint. Gelato mint, always, baby.
WestJet 1247, flight level 390, checking in.
WestJet 1247, Atlanta Center, Roger.
Atlanta Rouge 1694, flight level 350.
Rouge 1694, Atlanta Center, Roger.
He doesn't care about us. We're like American just on the tip of his like we're just we're all the way up here. We're like I said, we're gonna lose Washington Center. They logged off, but we've got Cleveland Center, and I hope Toronto's still online. Toronto Center might have gone off. I don't know.
You can do 340. Direct Weeford to Clementine.
Yeah, I don't see Toronto Center. Did everybody log off in Toronto? I feel that's a little bit early.
American 2237 Atlanta.
It's Thursdays in Toronto, baby.
Yeah, American 2237.
We got Tower online.
Right, heading of 070. Join the 9 right localizer. Descend to maintain 3000.
A couple airplanes coming in on the arrival. We got the Rouge who took off. Oh no, that's somebody else.
UPS 108, descend to maintain flight level 280, and you can switch
hopefully,
to advisory. Good night.
Maybe they're just doing a shift change or something like that.
Over to advisory.
Controller change.
UPS 108.
ATC said unable. Got pretty popular with girls in high school? Yes.
American 1330, descend and maintain 6,000,
I was,
36, right?
Yeah, dude, I was like 6 foot tall. Like hockey, baseball, basketball, football. Yeah. Flight plan was all effed up, had to redo it. Uh-oh. That's not good. Did he give you different routing? Oh, you might have had you might have filed a different routing. Doing the route you did today, Cap. Same call sign. Nice.
Pushing your advisor for that 321.
Actually, FedEx 321, do me a favor, just stay on this frequency because I'm going to have to talk to you here in a second.
Alright, yeah, so our MSFS was all messed up and we just fixed out for originally what we did.
Rouge 1694, same Mach number.
7-8.
WestJet 1247, same Mach number.
47 grabs and office code, sir.
I didn't hear that. Say again.
Acceptable 80.
Put it in chat, I'm sorry, I still can't understand you. WestJet 34, roger. WestJet 1247, put your Mach number in chat, I can't understand you.
WestJet 1247, Mach decimal 80.
Roger, Rouge 16, correction, Delta 1169, do me a favor. Actually, hang on, stand by. Delta 1169, can you climb in tempo with 370?
Oh, we got an aircraft. We're going to intercept. Look, so I'm at 350.
Do me a favor, climb in tempo with 370, turn right heading 090 vectors for traffic.
Okay, we'll climb 370 and 090 on the heading, you said?
Affirm.
Alright, 090 on the heading, and he wants us up to 37,000. I don't know if we can do that. Can we do that? Max is 3. We'll do our best. 370. Fuck, I should have been able to do my unable. Damn it.
Region 1443.
He's giving me, man, fuck, why do we get fucked? God damn it. We get absolutely pinned by this. We're the ones having to do everything. He's, oh man. He's putting us in a 360. We're literally doing a 3, like, he just turned us 90 degrees to the right. We're going to get all jacked up. Should have said unable. Fuck. It's okay, we might be able to burn enough. We might be able to burn enough fuel to get up there. We'll see. Just gonna climb real slow. We'll just, whenever he gives us direct back to our regular waypoint. I'm not quite sure why. I'm not quite sure why he had to vector us away from him. If I'm climbing to 37,000, it's a no conflict between us now. We're not going to hit till like up here. I'm not quite sure I understand the right turn out. Unless he's concerned about the traffic behind me. But he's at 39,000 feet. I don't know.
I'm sorry, what was the altitude for 3
Confused.
6,000.
He's at 37. He's at 35.
Turn left direct, Ricky.
Left direct Ricky Rouge 1394. Can we descend back to 35 or you want us at 37?
Stay at 37 for a little while longer. I'll start you back down in a bit.
Hey, Frank. Alright, direct Ricky. Interesting. Alright, not too bad. Not too bad of a little vector.
American 562 Atlanta Center.
Did this already, but I don't. If I disconnect from VATSIM because I know it's too long of a flight, will anything happen?
American 1330, turn right heading 0, correction 330.
Sticks, I don't think so. Just depends. I think like the max amount of time that you're supposed to be away is 30 minutes, I think, is the max amount of time you're allowed to be away from your computer. If you're going to be away more than 30 minutes, I think they suggest you disconnect. Now, if there's no ATC online, you're probably okay, but...
Maintain 4,000.
Oh. Hey, Davis, I love it. Fantastic product. Definitely best bang for your buck for how much you're paying for it.
4347 rudder.
Not allowed to be away at all without first getting approval. Well, that's if you have ATC, correct. I'm saying if there's no ATC online, you can be away for up to 30 minutes. Anything over 30 minutes and they want you to disconnect. I believe that's like what the VATSIM
Rouge 1655 Atlanta Center rudder.
code of whatever.
American 1330 has no flight.
American 1330, runway 3, correction, cleared visual approach, runway 36 right, runway 36 right, quit land.
We're getting really close to stalling out that airplane, chat.
Center, American 922.
Maybe that's why the aircraft didn't want to go up to
922. Yeah, sorry, you can taxi the ramp straight in there.
go up to 37,000 feet.
So the 396 switch advisors approved. Have a good night.
Next frequency from us is going to be 122.8.
Delta 2168, runway 9 right. Delta 2168, runway 9 right.
ACAP, how's the throat from Thrustmaster going? Really good, Dan. Thank you for asking. There's Day May. Please don't stall. I have court tomorrow. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. That's a nice crackly microphone.
Hawaiian 12, runway 8 left.
Where's Daisy? She just walked by me.
Hawaiian 12, turn left heading 180. November 963, Tango Alpha, say airspeed. 200. November 963, Tango Alpha, roger. November 963, Tango Alpha, reduce speed at 180. 180, 3 Tango Alpha, also requesting runway 9 right. Oh, perfect, that makes it even easier. November 963, Tango Alpha, turn left heading of 120. Join the 9.
All right, we're looking good.
Right, localizer,
Perf numbers, top of descent, 380 miles, friends. About 40 minutes? 40 minutes-ish. Starting our descent.
That speed's yours at this point, so speed's yours. Southwest 3391, contact Jacksonville 135.902.
Stall, stall, stall.
Southwest 3391. Southwest 1213, contact Jacksonville 135.902.
135.902, that's off that soon. Have a good night, cheers.
WestJet 1247, switch advisors approved. Have a good night.
True advisory, 1247, good night. Thanks for the ADC.
Delta 1169, switch advisors approved. Have a good night.
So you can see what he did. He got us in between these two aircraft. So he's at 35, he's at 35.
Approved. Have a good night.
I'm at 37 now.
America 2092, contact Jacksonville 127.87.
So you can see what he did, and then he'll descend us down to 3-3.
American 2092.
Sorry, descend us back down to 3-5.
American 757, switch to, actually, give me one
I see what he did now. Dude, we got so many planes, now hard to decide what to damn fly. It's wonderful. It's wonderful.
1443, reclear land.
It's a wonderful thing.
Collision 1443, runway 17, clear to land.
17 clear to land, leave 1443.
It's a wonderful thing.
1837, ready to go.
Hawaiian 12, turn left now, left turn heading 070, join the 08 left, the localizer.
I think that's, is that still Charlotte back there behind us? Yeah, definitely Charlotte. And we're over top of
yes,
Salem.
sir. Descend to maintain 3000 now, left turn 070,
Where the hell are we over top
join
of?
this 8 left
Winston-Salem? Raleigh-Durham's over there.
American 757, you can climb and take level 370 again, and you can switch to advisory now. Good night. Up to 37, over to you, Karl. Have a good night, American 757.
Where you're right, Bomb Tech.
American 2288, switch to advisory is approved. Have a good night.
Cat question for you. Go ahead, Caleb.
American 1876,
1694, you can go back down to 350 now. Thanks for that. Traffic was a little weird there. Switch to advisory. Good night.
All right, back down to 350. Thanks for ATC, man. Great job. We'll see you soon. Rouge 1694.
American 1837, ready for question.
All right. Back down to 3.5. Good. And we will open descend down to 350. The aircraft would prefer 350 is the optimum altitude, so we'll go back down to 35,000.
You can make a right-hand turn.
What are your favorite plane to fly overall in the sim? There's so many now. I enjoy so many of them, to be honest with you. I don't think I could just like name one or two of them. Trying to load the 320 and I was literally perfectly fine on the 321, but it says the license was already activated on a different machine for the 320, but the 321 worked perfectly fine. Not sure, man. Not sure, to be honest with you. I don't know what would be causing that. I do not know. Nah, Caleb. Not really my type of flying, man. If you haven't noticed, I fly a lot of like commercial airplanes. That's where my like love and passion is at, with flying these commercial airplanes. So no, you won't ever see me flying that Arrival. Now, never say never, but yeah. All the ones we fly are great. Ready to see you in the 738. No, man. I mean, yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna jump back in the 737, but like, man, God, I need a break from the 73. And thank God we got the A321 and the 319. A little bit different, right? But man. Just got the 777 PMDG, and the last time I flew it was back in FSX. It's been a while. Lost my way with Boeing. Ah, man, it's a fantastic aircraft, though. Love, 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 love flying that airplane. You still using FS Realistic? Absolutely. Yes, sir. All I did was copy over my Fenix 320 profile. Typing a novel over there? Last time you flew the 7.3 was just before the expo, 2 months ago. Man, it feels nice. After what? Flying it for fucking 3 years almost? Exclusively? Oh, yeah. Feels good to be away from the 7.3. But you know what's funny, man? I'll probably get back into the 7.3 and I'll be like, man, I missed you. I missed you, Mr. 7.3. I do miss how sporty it flies. I do miss that, but man, the 777 is just so good right now. The MD-11's so good. Hell, dude, even the Bravo airspace, I was enjoying flying that airplane, man. You know, to say that now we have a 787 back in the rotation as well, that's a good thing. That's a real good thing for the channel. That allows so many cool flights. 787-800, shorter, you know, even domestic, shorter long-haul flights and stuff. Yeah. Can we expect more streams? Absolutely, man. Yeah, we'll definitely fly that aircraft again. 100%. 100%, man. I was really enjoying flying it. If you know what's funny is if the 319 and the 321 still wasn't out, we probably would have finished last week with and we might have even been in the 787 again this week. But maybe, who knows, but knowing it's sport explains my flight level 39081 cap is just surprised. Yeah, well, true. It's great to have some wide-body aircraft. Yes. Just checked. You're coming up on the 7-year anniversary of the infamous St. Martin crash. Got to do something for that. Maybe take a 777 back into St. Martin, Rob? Is that what you're saying? That was a cool flight. We did Atlanta. And we flew into, was it Irma? Can't remember the hurricane that was going on. I think it was Irma, wasn't it? Hurricane Irma? I don't even remember. Maybe not. Maybe that's too long ago. It was Irma, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. Could try Aspen again. This guy, man. Higher. How about this, Jarvis? When the FSS E-jets get VNAV and a custom FMC and autopilot, I'll fly back into Aspen. We'll take the 170 into Aspen like they do real life. Hell, I'd even love to replicate my flight that I took in real life down to the Expo, which was Ottawa to Chicago on the E175, sorry. Just making it funny from this afternoon. Yeah, that was a good one. That clip. Sounds like the A220 would be a game changer. I'd love the A220, man. Yeah. Have you flown the new 7.6 that's available in the marketplace, and do you recommend it? What 7.6 is available in the marketplace? They fly the 319s from Denver, Aspen once a week. A friend of mine flew one. Really? I'll have to look at that. We may have to do that then. Denver to Aspen on a 319. Jesus. It's like a 30-minute flight. Will you fly the fly-by-wire 380? Yes, absolutely. It's the Captain Sim 7.6, but a little better. Okay. No, thank you. Random question. I've seen you fly the Q400 before, but have you flown it into Toronto City? Absolutely, Joe. Yes, 100%. We've done it on stream multiple times as well. The Crash 8. That really gets its name flying into Billy Bishop. The Crash 8. Smack that bad boy into the runway. Rouge is like the low cost vacation subsidiary, like, yeah. When will I fly an X-Plane 12? When sheep can fly. Quick, someone get on it. Hurry, Cap. I think the 80 build 350 will be better. The only reason I asked is because they have a cargo hold and wear and tear model. What do you think? Yeah, it should be good, man. I'm very excited for the 350. Yeah. Love a Q400. Oh, man. Dude, I just want you to think about this for a second. Imagine having a Q400 and doing, like, cloud hopping, because those things only go up to, like, 21, 22, 23, 24,000 feet, right? Like, they don't, I think max service is 25, 26,000, I think. So, lots of cloud surfing in that bad boy. Oh, dude. I don't think I'm prepared for a Q400 in this sim. I say that because I think I'm just going to get way too excited and I'm going to piss everybody off by flying the Q400 for like a month straight. And people are going to be like, Cap, man, stop with the Q400. I love it. God, I love that Q4. Didn't expect that answer. No, I don't dislike it at all. I'm invested in Microsoft Flight Simulator, man. I just really think that this sim is like the future of home-based simulators. And I just focus on one sim at a time. It's too much work. It's too much effort. It's too much money to run two simulators, especially as a content creator where everybody wants to see the newest airport, the newest add-ons, the newest airplanes, constantly spending money, right? So having to do that for two simulators, not to mention how expensive X-Plane is as well, man. Those add-ons are not cheap in X-Plane. And, yeah, I don't have anything against X-Plane. If you use X-Plane, congratulations, great. I'm happy for you. I just prefer to spend my money and my time on Microsoft. That's it, man. Porter pilots can manage landing YTZ without reverse thrust, but the Jazz guys are always full revenant. United 5782 flies Denver to Aspen when they run out of the CRJ 700, so about once a month on a random day or two. Interesting. Not so expensive, but how much storage is required with ortho? Correct. There's a lot of, yeah. Do you think you'd go back to X-Plane just to fly the Q400? Honestly, man, we have a Q400 coming to this sim. I would like to say soon. I'm not quite sure. I haven't checked in on the Majestic forums recently and seen the progress. But I can probably hold off. With the amount of aircraft that we are getting, the amount of aircraft that have just released, I can probably hold off. But the Q4, man, it's going to be fun. Some Norway ops, some Canadian ops, man. So much fun. Porter, flying Porter everywhere out of, you know, we could go Porter, Chicago, Midway. They do that on the Q4. They go into Boston. They go into LaGuardia. Heard the next X-Plane update is a graphics update. Yeah, I think they need more than one graphics update, but that's just my opinion. Newark, yeah, they go into Newark as well. Some cool routes, man. The only reason I would fly X-Plane 12 is for the Felis. Do you think that was a quality aircraft? It was, yeah. A lot of work to get flying, especially like single pilot and stuff, but yes, very fun aircraft. Yeah. 285. About a half hour. To top a drop. Little turboprop amongst the sea of turbofans. I love it. Cleveland is closing. Damn. Man, we spoke too soon. Cleveland's already offline. Well, oh no, they're not. What do we have in Toronto? I think it's just Toronto Tower. What do we got? We've got, okay, Toronto Approach and Toronto Tower are still online. So hopefully both of those guys stay online and we should be good for our arrival into Toronto. We're coming up on Cleveland airspace, but if he's closing, we're probably going to go over to Unicom, or sorry, stay on Unicom. Nice, Dan. That makes sense. I think it's so silly that that's that. I mean, if that's the only thing that people are hanging on to, Simmer saying, I mean, so be it, dude. You'll never change someone's opinion if they're going to be that narrow-minded. And like I said, man, it's okay for everybody to have their preference, but I think to be like, well, the flight model, it's like, come on, man. You really feel that flight model on your $250 yoke sitting at your computer desk? Like, no. Unless you're sitting in an FAA-approved, you know, simulator. Really. And even then, man, you've heard V1, you've heard Flight Deck the Sim, you've heard all the real pilots say, like, even the simulators don't fly like the aircraft does in real life. The simulators are there for training purposes only, and that's what a simulator is. It's to get you familiar with the systems and the way that things work and the failures, and it's not about like, oh wow, this aircraft flies 1-to-1. You can never mimic a perfect real-world experience. You can do your best to do that, but you'll never be able to capture, you know, what the real aircraft does under real circumstances of variable weather, winds, everything. You can simulate it, absolutely, and all of the simulators really do a great job at that when you think about it. Weather and airports and air traffic and all, you know, they all do a great job at that. So really it just comes down to what you want to spend your money and your, you know, your effort on. You know, one thing that I don't miss about X-Plane is just constantly, every time there's an update or every time you install a scenery, your scenery INI file gets all jacked up and you spend hours. As somebody who had ortho and libraries and sceneries and utilities, you spend hours messing around with your scenery INI file and getting it proper and making sure that things are correctly and all the libraries are up to date. If you have a library that's out of date and you fly into a scenery, it doesn't load. It's just, you know, there's so many, it's such like an archaic system of pulling data and information. It's just, yeah. Majestic says sometime in 2025 if everything goes as planned for the Dash 8. Great. How much money did you spend on X-Men 11? Ah, dude. I mean, it's you have to understand, right? I'm not so much like the average you know, flight sim, like I spend a ton of money, but it's also my job, right? So like I get money monthly from subscribers and gifted members and donations, and so it's literally my job to purchase the new sceneries and purchase the new add-ons and purchase the new planes. So the amount of money that I'm spending on the sim, I wouldn't necessarily say it, you know, at the end of the year it is a tax write-off because this is my business. So it's a little bit different, right? It's not like your average consumer buying add-ons and stuff, but thousands of dollars. If you want an answer, thousands of dollars, thousands and thousands of dollars. When you factor in computers, peripherals, radio stacks, cameras, microphones, I mean, dude, you're thousands and thousands, probably tens of thousands, probably a number that is over $10,000 over the years. For sure over that. Cap, what's the arrival into Toronto? We are on the Ling 3 arrival, and I believe that we are still, the winds are 300 at 10 knots, so they're coming a little bit better. They're behaving a little bit more. Still a nice quartering crosswind. Actually, that's still going to be a really nice crosswind at 10 knots, because we all know 10 knots in Microsoft Flight Simulator is more like 25 knots, 25 knots. And I believe that they're still landing on the 24s. Primary IFR approach is ILS 24 left. So that's what we're planning. We also are parking on the south side of the terminal. We go up in here somewhere. Any one of these gates from 151 to like, well, any of these really. Any one of these gates will be good to park at for Rouge coming in internationally. Pier F is the international terminal, all this down here and here. So it should be a nice little taxi. We'll arrive on 24 left, vacate on Delta 4, hopefully. Maybe even go all the way down, but we should be good on Delta 4. And we'll vacate, and then they'll probably give us Delta Alpha into the ramp. I think that's Alpha Lima or Alpha Juliet. Alpha Lima. We need to pull our chart open. Approach 24 left. Pin it. And get that ready to go. Good. The moon off the left. Is the moon starting to rise? Oh my goodness. Well, isn't that beautiful? Look at that, chat. I was going to say, it should almost be a full moon. Should be pretty bright. This is not all the way up yet. That is crazy. Another reason, chat. Another reason. I don't know about you, but I fly my simulators. A visual aspect of my simulator is very important to me. Very important. Full moon was Monday. Got you. Wait, does the moon go orange in X-Plane? I've never noticed. I don't know. X-Plane really does a good job for moons, but I think you had to have an add-on. I think you had to have like a special add-on that actually tracked the moon cycle. I can't remember, dude. I can't remember. Do they release multiple tails of the aircraft, or is 465 your only option for Rouge? I believe, well, there's only one. This is the only one. Now, there's probably more that you can download, different tail numbers. Most of the time, people will do like a pack. So they'll do like 4 or 5 of the Rouge aircraft. Just remember that this aircraft released 3 days ago. So there's not that many liveries out now. There's just like the basic ones that are out. But I'm sure somebody's going to do a Rouge pack, an Air Canada pack, you know, an American pack, all that. So it's fireplace weather in YYZ already, 3 to 10 degrees. Is it really that cold? I guess it's that chilly out here as well. This says it's 21 degrees. 21 degrees, dew point 11 degrees. 21 is still perfectly nice for almost 10 o'clock at night, 21 degrees. That's like go for a nice walk weather. What's the next flight? Next flight is on Saturday. We're doing San Francisco to JFK. A I think it's one of the longer A321 flights. It's definitely one of the longest A321 flights in North America. There might be some longer ones that go down to Mexico and stuff like that, but yeah, San Francisco to JFK. Haven't flown into JFK in a while, so it should be a fun one as well. Note, we're taking the A320. There is no Neo version out yet. We don't know if they plan on releasing a Neo version, but really want an Air Transat livery. I'm surprised no one's made one yet. Hopefully we'll get one soon. Cap, you gonna do retro ops? Well, it's more so the livery. CWA. It's the U.S. Airways American Airlines livery. I'm gonna just leave you guys and land at Newark. Nothing wrong with that. I get better performance at JFK than I do in Newark. That Newark scenery, Drzecki, it just melts my computer, man. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the way that it loads everything in on like short final or something, but oddly enough, I plugged in that same route JFK to SFO and SimBrief said it's too long. Interesting. You might have to take less passengers. JRH, your zero fuel weight might be heavier. Try putting like less passengers or something. Neil with the Pratt & Whitneys would give you engine troubles, return to gate. Microsoft clear night sky is too bright. I hope the night is darker in 2024. I mean, I don't know about you, man. That's pretty pitch black to me. I think at the beginning it was too light, and they've since fixed it. That's pretty dark to me. It's almost pitch black. You can't really see anything. Like if you look out of the front of the aircraft, you're not seeing anything other than the ground. Char, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Flight is going well. How come I don't see more MD-80 yachts from you? It's a great plane. Tyler, I flew the hell out of the MD-80 in X-Plane. Kind of just burnt out. I burnt myself out, man. It's not that it's a bad plane. I just prefer to fly, I guess, like more modern stuff. I don't know, man. Like, just flying in an X-Plane for all those years just burnt myself out of it, to be honest. It's the best way that I can describe it. And there's really no MD-80s flying around anymore, so it becomes difficult to convince myself to find routes and do routes. We could do retro ops and stuff like that, but yeah. Can you turn off the cabin in the Fenix and does that increase performance? I don't know if it increases performance. I just prefer to remove it because I like having my views with no window obstructing it. Transat's 321 have sharklets. That might be why no one's made one yet. Yeah, that's why there's one that probably didn't ship with it, but made homemade butter in 15 minutes, and oh baby, it's so much better than buying it from the store. Sounds good. Acer recently got an ex-EVA 321 with sharklets. Only one in their fleet, I believe. Huh. Interesting. Air Transat also have no sharklet A321s? I didn't know that. If Phoenix say they release their sharklets in 6 months, there's no way they just drop developing. They think they're going to make a Neo. I mean, it would logistically be the right thing to do. I mean, you add it as like a $25 or a $30 add-on, you know, something like that. You get the Neo with both engine variants. Definitely the way to go. Definitely the way to go. Again, another expansion onto the family. I'd like to see that as well. I would definitely be about that. Transat has one without sharklets with eyes on the tail. If they do, we will all buy it, of course. Absolutely. 100%. Not even a question. They have lots without sharklets. Just look up Flight Radar 24. I don't know. They might be older on Flight Radar 24. I don't know. Man, they're about to get busy in Toronto. It sucks that there's no, sucks that Toronto Center's not online. I wonder if they had to go or something like that. Because usually Toronto Center would be online up until like 10:30 usually. Now we have approach on line 32.8. Now hopefully these guys don't log off, because then it's just going to become a, oh my goodness. There are so many planes coming in. I think there's like, I don't know, does it say Toronto? Does it say how many arrivals? Toronto right now is 29 arrivals. 18 departures, 29 arrivals. So they're definitely busy, man. God, I love to see that. I love to see Canada so bumping, dude. 29 arrivals. That's quite impressive. You know, just want to give you like you know, JFK right now has 1 arrival, 6 departures. Newark has 1 person on the ground. You know, it's bumping, dude. Love to see it. Boston has 2 arrivals, 4 en route. Crazy. Bumping in Toronto. No center will be an issue though. Approach controller will be sweating his ass off. If it's the controller I think it is, no problem. No problem. Of course, Winnipeg is online with 0 arrivals and departures. I feel bad, man. Should try and coordinate something with some of the, you know, it's difficult flying in and out of Winnipeg, although there is the great scenery in Winnipeg. This is a respectable amount for Canada. Absolutely, dude. 29 arrivals? Yeah. Winnipeg is never on. How about YUL? Montreal is always a great place as well, man. I love flying into Montreal. Montreal currently has 1 arrival, 1 departure. Winnipeg is like Hawaii airspace, empty. I always feel so bad when someone's online with no traffic. Yeah. I mean, they're probably just hanging out, but... U.S. Airways, didn't that go bankrupt and bought by American Airlines? Correct. So it's U.S. Airways with the American livery. It's a throwback livery that they have on their A321. It's pretty badass. Pretty cool. You work on the ramp for AC? Very cool. Rouge's 321 mostly have LED approach and landing lights and taxi light mod integrated. Is this the case with this one? I have no clue, Joe. I don't think so. I don't know if Fenix gives you the option for that. I think it's just one style. Man, that moon is beautiful. Too bad we're not landing into it. On the 6s, we'd be landing right into it. U.S. Airways bought American, but they kept the American branding since it's better recognized outside the U.S. There you go. Hello, Cap. How are you? Have a nice flight. Thanks so much, Sol1. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. That guy I told you about will gladly control you for the next trip to Hawaii. Yes, we'll have to plan that. Maybe when we're back in the 777, a couple weeks. Do a 777 flight in Hawaii. That would be nice. Hawaii IRL? Damn. We got to go to St. Martin first. Before we go to Hawaii, we got to go to St. Martin, man. That needs to happen, Dan. We need to do like a, I don't know, couple day trip or something like that. Down to St. Martin. As long as we don't leave another reef there. Yes, no artificial reefs. Cap, what inspired you to start streaming? Other amazing content creators in the community. Matt Davies, Chewy, Jeff Faviano, Kat Strader. I used to watch all those guys. I learned a lot from those guys, actually, to be honest with you. I learned a lot about like flying on Pilot Edge and VATSIM and how to properly do things and do proper approaches and stuff like that. Without those guys, man, and without access to their Twitch streams and their content that they put on YouTube, I don't know, man. I don't know if I would ever found streaming, to be honest with you. Maybe later on, obviously, as it became a little bit bigger, but yeah, I really got into it just because I wanted to, you know, find other like-minded people like myself and find more people that were interested in flying. Because none of my friends in real life had no clue, right? Like, they were just zero interest in this. I tried, but zero interest. Funny story, man. I subbed to you when I was a freshman in high school, went through 4 years of college, and right before applying to med school, I decided I didn't want to. Now about to be in pilot school. Hey, man, congratulations, dude. Wish you all the best. You sound like a smart kid, so hopefully you can take me for a ride, man. Remember, if you've been here that long, you remember the streams when you're a captain and you get to decide who gets to ride up in your flight deck. You remember old Capitano over here. Should do the milk run in different streams. That'd be fun, Andrew. We've kind of done that. We just did like a small milk run not that long ago, about a month ago. No, I guess 2 months ago. It was right before we left for the expo, so mid-June. We did some of the milk run. We flew from Anchorage to Juneau, then down to Ketchikan. Just landed in Toronto. Barely any winds. Now I remember why I don't fly the 787-10. Barely any winds? Interesting. I'm still showing 10 knots, unless it's changed. Might have updated, but 300 at 10 knots, 15-mile visibility. Few at 8,000, few at 25. Any plans for Sunday in the 319? I don't know where our first flights are going to be. I think we're going to be back over in Europe. I want to have a look-see at the new Salzburg scenery. There was a big update. I think it was, what, World Update? I can't even remember how many. World Update 16, 17, 18, one of the newest World Updates dropped today. And there's some free scenery. There was 3 major airports included. Salzburg, Munich, and Bern, I believe. B-E-R-N in Germany. And it got all new ortho imagery over in Germany. And 18, there you go. I was right in one of them. World Update 18. Helped me get into flight sim in middle school, and now I'm part 141 university, and just recently got my PPL in 45 hours. Got my 3rd commercial done, and I'm working on my instrument now. Very cool, man. Very, 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 very cool. It's cool that, like, I've been doing this so long that, like, people remember watching my streams when they were younger, and they come back and they're like, Cap, like, I do this now, I'm not. Like, I've been in school for this, I do that. It's cool to be streaming for as long as I have been, and like I said, seeing how people progress with their life and how flight simulation, especially nowadays, just how much you can learn from it and where you can take it and where you can, you know. Checked out the burn today, bloody awesome, nice. I mean, it's Gaia Simulations, right? They're the ones doing all these airports. They do great work, dude. I mean, the Gaia Vienna is top tier scenery. With all the viewers you have, people might have my schedule with you, but they have to fly, you have to fly with them. I wish, dude. It would be badass. I mean, I'm still waiting for my buddies who will work for Canadian Airlines now. It's, dude, it's next to impossible, you know, for obvious reasons. It's next to impossible to get people into the flight deck now. It's very, very, very difficult unless you work for the company and you've been vetted and you have, you know, it's very difficult to get up in the flight deck. Also now I'm streaming Funny Life, comes full circle, crazy life. Hell yeah, man. Dude, very cool. Last night, Innsbruck was darn busy at 9 p.m. How do you even fly there at that time? Probably a lot of North Americans flying in, right? Or something like that. Flight sim has come a long way too. I remember watching Air Force Proud on VATSIM and FSX graphics. Boy, times have changed. It's very true, man. Very, 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 very true. You know what's funny is, like, I didn't get into Air Force Proud videos immediately. Like, it was just never, like, I don't think I ever saw any of his videos until, like, I was fully invested in, like, flight sim and, like, buying yokes and rudder. And then I remember finding his channel. I remember laughing my ass off, dude. His the OG air traffic control videos where the, like, you know, somebody would always log in with the most ridiculous call sign, or you would see like hot air balloons going like 350 knots buzzing the tower and stuff. Those videos are just pure gold, man. That was like, dude, that was like the times before like VATSIM was a thing and like all those other things were a thing, man. Damn. Airforce does more serious flight videos now. I mean, that's just the evolution of people, right? I feel like that's what, like, I don't know, man. Maybe it's just my opinion, maybe because I'm a little bit older now, but I feel like that's the videos that everybody wants to make. As I've said before, man, I just can't help but like see like some like mid 20-year-old, some dude in his 30s, you know, cringing out there, flying like the worst rated add-ons because he knows that's what's going to get clicks and views, and without clicks and views you don't get subscriptions and money. And I don't know, man, I would just hate to be in that position where like I felt I had to just, you know, not have fun and like make authentic, nice content. I don't know. "100% TSC." And that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, I've met him numerous times now, TSC, at these FS Expos. I think the last 3 Expos I've met him. Great person in real life. Like really cool person. Like, just a nice, funny guy. You know what I mean? Like, cool to be around. But, like, his videos, man, I can't, dude. I can't. The like, accent and, like, the way he pronounces his words and just, I can't do it, man. It's so, like... It just seems so not the person that I've met multiple times. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, damn, dude, it's difficult for me to jump on board with that type of stuff. I understand there's like showmanship and there's like a, you know, you can play a character or whatever you want, right? But I don't know. I think you nailed it though with that one. I don't think that, like, I think the problem is too with Swiss is like, it's been so many years of making these silly videos that if he were to try and make a more serious video, I think you nailed it. I just don't think it would have the same response, right? Like I said, super nice dude in person, man. Met him a couple times now. And again, nothing but respect for everybody that does this, all content creators, nothing but respect, man. Just because, you know, like, I'm sure I've said this before as well, like, my, you know, I understand that people don't like my content either, right? People may think it's boring, people may think this, that, whatever. Like, I totally get it, man. I'm not saying that everybody has to be, you know, everybody's got to watch everybody and everybody's got to be friends. And that's the beauty of content creation and flight sim and streaming, is you as a viewer get to find the community that you enjoy being in the most. And there's nothing wrong with being in multiple communities either. You know what I mean? So this is Poo Poo 2 requesting IFR. I mean, you don't wear that shirt every day IRL? Man. Like your idea of US Airways flight on American, but please don't end up like Cactus 1549. We should recommend the Fenix bundle, or it's 80 pounds. I would definitely recommend it, yes. And we won't end up in the Hudson. Where can you get that shirt? If you're in the US, just search for Luso Aviation, Luso Aviation. You can order it directly from his website. It's the exact same one that I use. I do make a version of this on my Teespring, but it doesn't have the epaulets. And honestly, I would say that this is, I fully endorse these shirts, man. They're absolutely awesome. Get your hands off my Air China. Your content is definitely for the more mature viewers. Yes and no. I mean, I think we're much more chill and like, yeah, you know, a 12, 13-year-old's attention span can't like hang out here. We're much more like, you know, okay, we're going to do this flight to here to there and we're going to be in this plane. And yeah, I agree. But also at the same point, I think like we also have a ton of fun. I'm literally smoking weed every single stream, getting stoned, flying my virtual airplane around the skies and laughing with chat at the stupid shit that I say and do, and talking about food and talking about all kinds of things as well. So it's, you know, we're going to kind of sort of follow the official procedures, but these streams are hangouts that happen to feature airplanes. Exactly. I'm not a professional. I don't claim to be a professional pilot. I don't do things by the book the way a normal professional pilot would do. I'm not trained. I don't know those things. But, you know, I'll be damned if we're not going to have a great time doing it, man. And I'm going to learn, and I'm going to do as best as I can as somebody who's not trained and not a real world pilot. And that's it, you know? Check out the spicy bean boozled. Oh no. Spicy? Great to hear, Captain, that won't end up in the Hudson. I'll get the bundle on Saturday. Definitely worth the price. 100%. 100%. My best flights are when I'm tipsy or high. See, like, you can't explain that to the FAA. You're going to get in trouble if you say that, right? But here, you're good to go, man. No problem. No problem. 69 miles till top of drop. Let's go ahead and plug in the weather here. 300 at 10 knots. Good. Get this done nice and early so we can just worry about the approach. 21 degrees, 30-20 on the altimeter. Our baro minimums on the ILS 24 left will be 747. 747 into the baro. Good. Cool. The FAA is way more powerful than the FAA. The FFA. What's the FFA? I'm scared to ask. Foxtrot uniform, Charlie Kilo uniform is a classic. Yes. It's a great one. That was a bad one, Davis. The IPA is more powerful. Oh, man. Future Farmers of America? Jesus Christ, is that a thing? No dealing with dispatch on the sim. Exactly, Joe. Got it, man. I am my own dispatch. Let's go. Cap, I got a new PC running that I told you about a week ago, and it looks lovely. What monitor would you recommend? I have a normal working monitor, but it's okay. Nothing amazing about it. Depends how much money you want to spend, man. Depends what resolution you want to run at. Depends, are you going to play other games with it? I would always suggest at least 144 Hz monitor. Going from there, it's really up to you. Size, resolution, really depends, man. I'm still running my sim in 1080p. I have no problems with it. I have great eyesight, 20/20. I don't really, I sit, I don't know, maybe 2.5 feet away from my screen, and it's perfect for me. Yeah. A very illegal 135. So illegal that I had time to consider going around. Uh-oh. Bad boy. What airplane are you in? Got a 49-inch curved wide monitor for Prime Day. Burnt a hole, but it has changed flight sim for me. Interesting. Max, my man, dropping the €10. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Man, it is late. What are you doing up? God, dude, it's got to be like 3, 4 a.m. max, isn't it? Where are you right now, you mad lad? Or are you so far that you're already in the future? Like, is it next morning for you? Regardless, thank you for the €10. Appreciate you, man. We'll let Amy read that one out. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for your support. Incredibly kind. Thank you, dude. Can't live life without an ultra wide either. See, here's the thing. I could never get an ultra wide because OBS would never capture the resolution properly. It would just be weird.
Hello CPT, we all love your content, it's amazing. Your lives are so entertaining. Just stay positive and CPT will be happy. Let's butter this landing, shall we? Everyone brace yourselves. Brace, brace, brace.
Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you again for the support, Max. Appreciate you. Incredibly kind. Thank you, buddy. Time to descend? No, we're still got like 50 miles. 40 miles? 50 miles? 45 miles. Right in the middle. 44 miles. We're getting close. Toronto's still about 100 miles off our nose. Got some clouds up in front of us as well. Can see that. Very nice. Have you flown into DFW? I live there, so I like to fly in and out of there. The scenery is all screwed up. Runways have torn textures. Can cause you to crash. Yes, Fernando. We flew into there. Chat, when did we fly into there? A couple weeks ago? 2 weeks ago? A week ago? We flew into DFW. To the default handcrafted. It was okay. Nothing special. Don't know if I would fly in. I definitely want a Definitely want one. Ultra-wide could be done, but then you'd have some serious graphics top and bottom to deal with the wasted space. Exactly. So no, probably will never happen. I'll probably just keep the, what is it, 16:9 aspect ratio. I think that's what OBS likes the best. 16:9 or 4:3. I think 16:9. 4:3 is too squished. Exactly, Les. I think the sweet spot and what I'm going to do for the next PC build is we're going to go up to 1440p, and I think that's probably where I'll cap out for quite a while, and then maybe eventually, you know, maybe the 5000 series comes out and 4K is just, you know, because we have the capture card, and the capture card will do 4K 60 FPS. So I think 1440p is probably the next step up. Yeah. Just go out and get a supercomputer. Easier said than done, my man. Easier said than done. Don't forget, I own property, have mortgage payments, car payments, pay rent. You know, spending 10 grand on a computer, as much as I would love to do. Shit is so expensive up here, dude. I don't think you understand. Like, we don't get any of those deals that our Americano friends down below me get. The prices for that shit is absurd up here, man. I mean, you're talking easily already, like, looking at, like, even just an upgrade from what I have now, you're probably looking at, like, 4 grand, 4,500. Something that would cost probably, like, 2,000 in the States is going to end up costing me, like, 4 grand, 4,500 up here. Now, I could probably pull some parts out of this computer, take some hard drives out, some M.2s, could probably pull that from this PC, save a little bit of money there, you know, 500 bucks, 600 bucks, 700 bucks, whatever it is. But for the most part, it's going to be completely new build, completely new hard drives, RAM, CPU, GPU, motherboard, everything. Water cooling. He captained American Ops in the Chode bus, nice, from Philly to BTV yesterday, did ORD to MSP in the 319 Battleship Gray colors. Going to do NWA ops from DTW to DCA. Nice. That sounds like a fun day, dude. Fun day, man. Hard drives can be kept. So can the cooler and the fans. I'd probably just get a new cooler, man, to be honest with you. This cooler's pushing 3 years old now. The all-in-ones do end up going at some point. I just think it's probably worth it to just get a new one. Have that, you know, assurance that should work for 3, 4, 5 years. Yeah. He kept going to head out for a bit. Going to head out for the night, man. Catch you on Saturday. Have a good night. Dante, take care, man. Have a great evening, dude. Thanks for hanging out. 321 is a little tricky not to tail strike when you take off or land. I wouldn't say tricky. You just can't rotate too much. You have to be very careful on the pitch, but it's not too bad, man. I don't think it's as bad as a lot of people are playing it off to be. I don't know. Maybe that's just my settings, but my 4090 i9 14900 64 gigs of RAM water cooled cost me 3,900 CAD, tax included. That was that too overpriced for the PC? No, that I mean that's about what I would be building, Mike. So about 4 grand. I was correct with that. About 4 grand. The only thing between like my setup, Mike, is I would probably add some more hard drives, which would definitely bump the, you know, I need as much storage space as possible. That I'm streaming and I'm constantly, you know, getting sent scenery, aircraft, utilities, whatever it may be, right? Yeah, around there. That's kind of like what I priced it out to be, was between 4 grand and 4,500. What sucks is that same PC, you could probably build it down in the States for less than 2,000, 2,500 bucks or something like that. But because of all the tariffs and taxes and shit that we pay on all these electronic components and stuff, yeah. i9 14900 4070 Ti 32 gig DDR5 was 2164. So do the conversion rate for me, TSC. If you can, go to Google and just put GBP to CAD and put in 2164 and let me know how much that is. I guarantee you that's probably around 4 grand Canadian as well. That seems to be like the average price is about 4,000 Canadian. All right, we're descending on the Ling. I think it's 12,000. The Ling for 2.4. Between 11 and 13 at Youth. 8,000 at Bimpo. I'm going to go 8,000. We're going to start our descent now. We were 4 miles from our descent. So we'll start the descent now. We'll get the seatbelt signs on. Good. 38.55. So again, right around $4,000, right? So now you tripping that PC, would it be at least 3K? You think it would be 3K? Interesting. I guess it depends where you're going, Zachary, and if you're getting any deals, right? I'm thinking of like best case scenario, you go to Micro Center and you get one of their bundles. I mean, Micro Center is like, dude, the bundles that they have to build PC and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure you could build that out for 2,500. Around there, I guess, 2,500, 3K. Yeah, okay. One open there in Miami, nice. Dude, Micro Center is the GOAT. Place is awesome. The Micro Center bundles are unbeatable. Unbeatable. I've yet to see a bundle, although Dan linked to that really good bundle for the 7800X 3D. Forget what it was. The Unreal bundle. It was already sold out though, but... $9,000 Australian dollars is about 8,200 CAD. Got you. Okay. How much was it to build your current PC? This PC was around, I think it was like 3,700 and change when I built it. It was around 3,700 bucks, this PC. That's with the i9 10900K, delidded and overclocked, 5.1 on every core, and a 3080, EVGA 3080 for the world, for the win, whatever you want to call it. When are you going to fly the 747? I have no clue, man. No plans to. When I built this PC, this was like, you know, arguably you couldn't build a better computer other than a 3090. That was really the only thing that I didn't get. Instead of a 3090, I went with a 3080, which still cost like, it was like almost half the build. I think the 3080 was 1,400 Canadian after tax. It was 11.99. 1,400 after tax, 1,400 and change. Just started your descent into Reagan. Haven't flown the Fenix since the Flare model update. Hopefully this goes well. Nice. Enjoy, Zachary. Enjoy, man. If you could pay a US friend to build a PC and ship it, it might be worth it. Yeah, but Zachary, as soon as you ship it, it gets into customs, and then customs, they deem a price on it, man. It's really hard to not pay like a tariff or a custom or a fee coming over. Real difficult. Alright, the WestJet in front of me now has got like super slow. I'm not quite sure what's going on. He's going 320 knots. We're going 450 knots. WestJet in front, WestJet 1247. You gotta speed up, dude. Gotta speed up. I'm gonna try and slow it down now, but gotta speed up. I'm gonna throw out some ground spoiler. You're doing 320. I'm doing 456. I'm about to be right up your APU hole. Smuggle it in? It's not worth it, dude. Especially now that I have my Nexus. It's just not worth getting caught, especially for something that stupid, man. I mean, just pay the stupid fee. Pay the whatever couple $100 that it is to import it. Do you ever consider moving to the US, Cap, or are you pretty settled in Canada? Nah, I don't think I would ever move to the US, man. Not now. Maybe when I first started doing this. Yeah, absolutely. There was nothing keeping me here. Nothing, man. But, yeah, not now, man. Not now that I own property, have the fiance, and you know, my family and my friends, and I'm pretty rooted here, right? Especially with the property. WestJet is work to rule. Another strike is looming. Is that WestJet or is that Air Canada? I thought it was Air Canada that had their pilots voted to strike or whatever. AC 98% strike. I thought WestJet just settled. Yeah, WestJet just settled the strike, right? I don't think it's... I don't think WestJet's going to be striking. Air Canada, though, on the other hand, I can definitely see that happening. Unless, I don't know, man, Air Canada is usually pretty good at avoiding these things, aren't they? I don't know. WestJet settled with the aircraft engineers. Oh, shit, that's right, it's not the pilots. They're looking to the U.S. deals and thinking they should get the same money. Meanwhile, the U.S. majors have credit card deals that made them $4 billion. Yeah, AC pilots have voted to strike if they can't get the deal done with the union. Interesting. Pilots settled a year and a half ago or so. Yeah, for WestJet, right? Which plane is easier to fly, Boeing or Airbus? Depends. Really depends. I wouldn't necessarily say one or the other. They have their differences, major differences. Altimeter 3020, passing through 18,000 feet. Some high pressure tonight in Toronto. 3020, good, 3020. The results released Thursday show 98% of Air Canada pilots represented by the ALPA took part in the vote, and those participating numbers, 98% voted in favor of striking. That's not good news. That's not good news. Hopefully they'll figure it out. AC pilot strike might be in the fall, and their maintenance agreement ends next year, I believe. They're going to want what WestJet wants. Yeah, that's pretty gnarly. I'm supposed to fly Air Canada in November, so hopefully that's not the case. I'll have to wait and see. It would be just my luck, really. The U.S. carriers would have been in a loss of like $2 billion if it's not for the credit cards. Damn, really? What? So all those like all the ones that let them have like the Centurion Lounge and stuff like that. Fly Porter would work towards my bonus. Fuck, dude. Porter canceled my flight. I was supposed to fly Porter down to Las Vegas, and they canceled my flight last fucking minute on my way to the airport. An hour and a half before departure, I got a text message on my phone. Your flight, Porter, has been canceled. Gee, thanks, Porter. So no more Porter until Porter gets a little bit bigger of a fleet and can deal with the access of the routes that they've been adding. Toronto ATIS information, November.
Air Canada 104, you can expect about 12 miles till your base turn. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 aircraft currently in the approach ahead of you.
This is going to be fun.
Roger, I can see that Air Canada 104.
Had my flight canceled by Porter like 30 minutes before I was supposed to take off. I don't know what's going on with Porter recently. I think those Embraers are giving them a lot of problems.
21 to 4,000.
4,000 to Toronto.
Toronto arrivals, good evening, Rouge 1694, November 14000, lane 3.
1694, Toronto arrivals was squawk ident.
Ident. Ident. Not sure what the issue is, but I'm very clearly being internationally ignored a lot of the time. Wait, what do you mean, Tom? In the US, they changed the deals, not just buying miles. They get a cut of all transactions now. AC is not getting that deal. Interesting. Nice, Joe. You don't fly them, you just VIX them. Why bother buying Embraers? Just get the A320, 737. The wait times. The wait times on the 220, the A320s, the family, the 73s. I mean, they could have gone 7.3. That could have been an option. Getting the max or something.
1694, you identified descending through 12,000. Toronto information November. Plan the ILS runway 24 left. Descend to 8,000. Altimeter 3021.
Oh, we got November. We'll descend to 8,000 and expect the ILS 24 left. Rouge 1694. Should make an ident emoji. That'd be a good one. Although it wouldn't get used that much. You don't really get ident.
Rouge 114, contact the tower, 118.7. Good day.
Head over to tower, 118.7. Rouge 114, great job.
Air Canada 104, turn right heading 180.
What does ident do? It flashes your code to controller. Maybe Porter's Embers are having VNAV issues, waiting for the update from the devs. Though they have the Pratt & Whitney issues, the engine issues that's going on with the Pratt & Whitneys right now, so I know they're dealing with that. They didn't give a reason why my flight was canceled.
Westjet 34, thank you. You're identified descending through 17,000. Toronto information November. Plan the ILS runway 24 left. Descend 8,000. Altimeter 3021.
Roger 8,000. Attention 3021.
Air Canada 104 descend 4,000. Correction, descend 3,000.
The A320 is a nice plane. It is. Yeah. Just in time for landing. Yes, sir. Has the weather been updated at all? Winds are now 290 at 6 knots. Hey, man, for the first time, I think the winds have actually shifted in my favor. We went from 320 at 11 knots to 300 at 9 knots, and now we're at 290 at 6 knots. We're going to update that, actually.
Speed 170.
290 at 6.
Here in about 5 miles.
170 in the speed and Rouge.
He's got 6 airplanes on final.
Air Canada 104.
So hopefully,
10 to join. Cleared ILS 4 left approach.
Hopefully they all get in before. I don't think so, but it's probably just going to be a massive lineup of airplanes. We'll see. You got a 10 knot crosswind? Yeah, weather probably hasn't updated in the sim quite yet.
Tower for Rouge 3151.
Rouge 3151. Nope, I was just getting to you now. You just got into their zone. Contact the tower. 18.7. Get in.
Okay, over to tower at 18.7 for Rouge 3151. Thanks for the ATC. See ya.
18.7. See ya. 18.7 is Toronto Tower. We're leveling off at 8,000 feet. We do have a speed restriction, 210 knots. So we're going to bug that up, 210. I'm going to go flaps position uno. Number 1.
Rouge 221, turn left heading 330.
I see my dash. Yeah, Billy Bishop is right there.
Air Canada 104 over Kirax, contact tower 118.
Billy Bish.
Over Kirax, we'll contact
downtown Toronto over there. Should get a better view as we come downwind. What plane will you fly in the next live? 321.
Okay, there's an aircraft on the ground, Air Canada 126. You're on the ground in Pearson, and you're hot micing all over my frequency, so just be careful. Rouge 1694, descent 4,000.
4,000, Rouge 1694. All right, 4,000 on the descent. Continue that now. Capture Park next to stand 138 next to a beautiful 319, which is me. We'll see.
Rouge 221, turn left heading 270 to join. Cleared ILS 24 left approach. Speed 170.
Capture Park, so I got that one. Toronto's orange today. I think it's because of that sun. Moon. The moon sun. That thing. Look how nice that is, the reflection off the water. Oh, is that our first meow on frequency? Got banned for VATSIM for no reason. It's rigged. That doesn't make much sense. The moon sun. Yes. Pretty. Downtown Toronto. A little bit bumpy. I believe that was the first meow I've heard in a while. Is it a fingernail moon? Yes. Man, it's windy out there.
WestJet 34, descend 4,000.
4,000 question.
I bet that dog. I bet that dog. Shit. Those should have been on. That should have been dinged. Those are armed. Auto brake is set. Good. Hopefully we get a nice little Victor Vector. He doesn't sound like he's crazy busy. So maybe all those airplanes are getting in now. Hold on, let's have a look. What is everybody doing? Where are we? Okay, so we got one aircraft in...
1247, turn left heading 330.
Okay.
Left heading 330, 447.
Dede has to go outside. We're very late for her evening, you know what. I know, Dede. We're going to go soon. It's a long evening stream, friends. Remember, guys, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Thanks, everybody who already has. Appreciate y'all being here today, man. It was a lot of fun streaming today. Really enjoying this aircraft. Hopefully, we're going to go for a nice no-float butter. And get her into Tirana. See approach. I'm in now. So we've got incredible vectoring. We're definitely not going to have to go the whole way. We are going to get vectored in here soon. They're doing an incredible job getting the aircraft in. If you want to see what it looks like right now, here's a quick little sneak peek. So we've got this guy just touching down. We've got the two Rouges in front. That's the WestJet getting vectored in right now, and then we're right behind that WestJet. So we're going to expect a left turn probably within a couple miles. He's going to get us all turned around, then we have another WestJet behind us. Unbelievable job. Getting everybody in. That spacing is perfect. Daisy's leg doing better. I mean, she's on the medication, so yeah, she's limping far less. But
left heading 360.
Left turn 360, Rouge 1694. All right, left turn 360.
5798 with you, 2,500 for 5,000. Delta 6798.
Speed's good.
Below you identified 7,000.
Altitude's good, down to 4,000. Go LS switch on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to descend us at 1,000 feet per minute.
Not on the heading I gave you. I need you on the 270 heading to intercept. Please don't just go direct somewhere at the waypoint. 270 to intercept the localizer.
270 to 40.
Rouge 694, turn left heading 330.
Left 330, Rouge 1694. Left 330.
Rouge 221, contact tower, 118.7, good.
Who's the guy controlling and becoming an IRL? Is he becoming a real...
Correction, Rouge 1694, speed 170.
170, Rouge 1694. All right, 170 on the speed. Good. I'm going to throw out a little bit of ground spoiler. Will help out there.
Left on course,
want to get as low of a speed as possible. Good separation.
Turn left heading 270 to join. Cleared ILS 24 left approach. Speed 160 or less to QX.
All right, left turn 270 to join. 24 left and 170 or less. Sorry, 160 or less till QX. Rouge 1694. All right, flaps 2, 160 on the speed. Good. We'll keep that in. Ground spoilers are in and armed. Good. 160 till QX. We're going to arm our localizer. Good.
34, turn left.
Slightly below glide path, so that's perfect. Should be intercepting glide slope now in a second. Getting bumpy this evening. Like it. Alright, localizer has been captured. We'll arm approach now as well. Approach is armed. 13 miles. Got that WestJet out in front of us. Alrighty, here comes glide path. Will, what's up, man? How are you, dude? Great job, man. I was just showing it off, dude. Were you here? I was just showing off your handiwork. I was like, look at this guy, man, just getting everybody boom, boom, boom.
321 for arrivals. Hello. I'm actually going to be closing up here momentarily. Take a
killing it, dude.
Good day.
Thanks for ATC, Will. Appreciate you, man. I know it's late. I know you guys are usually closed by now, so thanks for coming on and giving us ATC.
WestJet 34, turn left heading 270 to join. Speed ILS 24 left approach. Speed 170 or less to QRX.
Pushing 10. Yes, sir. I'm nervous about that aircraft in front of me, though. I'm going to slow up to final approach speed, just because I'm nervous about him. I'm going gear down, flaps 3.
Rouge 1895. If you're still here, contact the tower 118.7.
And we're at 160 knots, so we can go flaps full. No, he said 160 or less till QRX. So we're perfectly fine doing that.
2,500.
Good, man.
Rouge 1694, you're 3.2 back of a 737. Caution the jet blast. Caution the tower now, 118.7. Good day.
18.7, thanks for ATC, dude. Have a great night, man. Appreciate you.
See ya.
All right, 18.7 for us. Great job, Will. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Great ATC. Orbit tower.
WestJet 1247 tower, hello, the wind 2906, there's an A321 on the roll-out, settle land 24 left.
They're just getting rocked around right now. Just getting smashed. Charles Tower, good evening. Rouge 1694, ILS 24 left.
Rouge 1694 tower, good evening, the wind 2906, you're 4 miles and trail of a 737-800, settle land 24 left.
Clear to land 24 left, Rouge 1694. It's definitely a nice crosswind, 7 knots, which we all know is much more than that. Landing lights are on, runway lights are on. Let's go ahead and dim the cockpit lighting. That looks incredible, my friends. Let's get our ground charts up here as well so we know when we're vacating. Like I said, we should be out on Delta 4, maybe Delta 8, but I'm assuming we're going to get Delta 4. And the goal here is no floaties, my friends. No floaties. Definitely getting rocked around right now. Coming up on 1,200 feet, I'm going to throw on the joystick cam, and you know what time it is, friends. We've been cleared to land. Sunglasses are off. It's my aircraft. Let's have some fun, shall we, friends? Alright, let's do it. That is a straight 6-knot crosswind.
1,000.
Winds are supposed to be 290. That is straight. Let's do the replay, start the recording. Good. Good.
-162.
Negative 163, 163, what's your total?
WestJet 1247 cross, 06 left at Delta 2, then follow the Rouge Airbus on the other side of the runway.
500.
Delta 6 at Delta 2 and follow the Rouge on the other side.
400.
Tenure to MOBA, 26 months. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you, buddy. Pet that dog. Pet that dog. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, man.
You're following at 321 on short final, settle land 24 left.
200. Minimum.
Continue.
And wind 2906.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
Let her settle. Oh, baby. Nose down gently. Maintain center line. Woo-hoo. Chat. Oh, my dear.
Captain, can I pet that dog?
I'll pet that dog. I'll pet that dog. 60 knots. Reversers are stowed, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my. With the evening butter. Damn. Damn, chat. That was gorgeous. We're just going to go in at Alpha Lima if possible.
Rouge 1694, that sounds good. Taxi Delta 4, cross 06 left, Charlie, Alpha Lima, and we'll get offset for the butter on the runway.
Alright, Delta 4 will cross 6 left. Charlie, Alpha, and Alpha Lima into the ramp. Thanks for staying on. Give us ATC, man. Appreciate you.
Well, have a good night.
Nice. Alright, friends. Let's get her back up into the cockpit. Oof. Chat. Ooh. That was a spectacular landing, friends. Spectacular. Crossing 6 left. We're left on, sorry, right on Charlie. Left on Alpha, going up into the ramp, Alpha Lima. Let's go ahead and stop the clock on that. Let's go and get some lights on in here. Landing lights can go off, strobe lights can go off, wing lights can go off, nose light to taxi. We'll keep the runway turnoffs on. APU master start switch is going on. Clean up the flaps and spoilers. Ooh, baby.
WestJet 281.
That was a nice landing, my amigos. Very nice. We do have the replay. We'll be able to watch that. I'm going to stop the recording. We'll watch the replay. We'll obviously bring the time back as well so we can actually see. Because right now you can't really see that much.
Tower, you can call me once you're established on the final.
One more flight. Nah, that's it for me today, man. It's been a long day, dude. We had almost a 5-hour stream earlier, and then this stream is over 3 hours, which is usually a little bit longer than we go for our evening streams as well. So that was great. Mine was a 160 at 102, feeling great. That's a great landing, dude. What do we get here? 43 at 102. We probably ended up landing on like a slight like up raise or something like that on the runway just as we touched down. I wouldn't say that that was a minus 43. I would say that that's probably closer to a around there, 140, 130, something like that. You know what I mean? Somewhere around there. Not to mention that if Daisy doesn't go on a walkie-walkie, she gets cranky. Yes, she is. Well, I took her out before I went live. But yeah, it's usually, you know, 9:30, 10 I take her out, so. Don't forget the EPU. Of course not, man. We got a long taxi, dude. Don't need to spool up the EPU right yet. Spool up the EPU as we're turning into the ramp of Alpha Lima. No need for that now, my friend. We'll take gate 161. If it's not available, we'll just log off. Gate 161.
On the frequency, the Toronto Tower is going to be now closed. All aircraft on this frequency can head over to the advisory frequency. You have a fantastic evening.
See ya. 122.8 for us. Advisory frequency. Good. Man, what great guys, dude. They stayed on. They got all of that traffic coming in. Absolutely incredible, man. Absolutely incredible. Guys, can we get some no floaties for the Toronto controllers this evening? Incredible job, man. They made that experience so much better. I could not imagine trying to do that without ETC. I think we all know how that would have gone. It would have been a very quick, I'm logging out. That's what would have happened, and I think we all know that because, yeah, that just, yeah. So, huge shout out to the Toronto VATSIM guys. Every Thursday, if you want traffic like that, you want to have some fun, come over here, man.
I'm making a grilled cheese. I'm taking that butter right now, please. Lol smooth.
Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for support. Why couldn't Amy say smooth there? Did you hear what she... Tomorrow... Tamir, thank you very much, man, for the support. Drop of the 14 bomb. Huge no floaties to you, man. Close slime. Fuck, man. Ah, shit. That was a good one, man. That one will live on for a while, I think. I think that one will live on for a bit. All right, what was our flight time, chat? 2 hours and 27 minutes. I think we're a little bit late. Probably because of that vector. We're 6 minutes late. Probably because of that little vector that we got. We had to go right, and then... Other than that, the vectoring into here was absolutely fantastic. Yeah, what a great arrival, man. Sheesh. Absolute greaser, chat. Spool up the APU. Here's our entry, Alpha Lima. Get ourselves over to the stand. We'll get our block time done. Block time was supposed to be 2:49. We're sitting at 2:46. So block time's almost dead on, to be honest with you. Probably going to be very accurate for our block time. Alright, and we're going into 161. which should be up here after Bravo. I'm just going to log out in the ramp area. Don't need to go holding behind traffic. 161. Runway turnoffs can go off. APU bleed can go on. 161, chat. A little bit further down, it's going to be this one over here. Love both streams. Thank you, Ben. Appreciate it, man. Glad you enjoyed them, dude. It was a lot of fun today. A lot of fun today, man. Alright, this should be us right here, 161. And it's going to be this entry here. Those lights coming off. What a beauty of a flight, chat. What a beauty of a flight, my amigos. God, I love flying into Toronto, man. Love flying into Toronto on Thursdays. Getting that full ATC in is always a incredible time as well, man. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys flew with me, hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Thanks for giving traffic. That was a blast. I haven't seen that many airplanes fly in a while, man, so appreciate all you guys flying with me as well. Stopper right there, friends. Park brake goes on. APU's on. Bleeds are on. Engine number 1 is off. Engine number 2 is off. Listen to this spool down. Beautiful, 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 my amigos. All right, sweet. Let's go ahead and get the aircraft in a turnaround state. We'll go and watch the replay here, friends. Let's go flaps full. Let's go to the overhead. Get all the lights back on. Good, 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 good. All the lights are on and ready to rock. Beautiful. What's our vote? Man, 63% of you want to fly U.S. Airways liveries on 473 votes. Wow. All right, well, that's the plan, I guess, on Saturday, friends. You know the routing, San Francisco to JFK in the A321. Should be a great day of flying. Very much excited. 5-hour flight, so hopefully many of you can get together on Saturday. I'd love to see a massive conga line crossing the United States. San Francisco to JFK on Saturday, friends. 5 hours. U.S. Airways, retro American livery. Will be a good one. Definitely. All right, cool. Remember, guys, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up. Hopefully we can reach 250 likes on today's live stream. I'm going to exit out of that. I'm going to exit out of this. We're going to turn the sounds down a little bit. We're going to bring the time back so we can at least see that arrival. I think we all agree with that, right? We'll bring it back to like sunset time so we can actually see the arrival. Yeah, everybody agrees? Okay, cool. Hit the replay button. Good. I'm going to pause the replay. We're going to bring this forward. I'm going to go like right about there. Trim. Start here. Yes. Resume. Good. Cool. Let's jump outside. Let's have a look-see at that arrival. Going to take this time now to thank my mods, my donators, and my sponsors. Without you guys here, none of this would be possible. So seriously, thank you all very, very much for support, man. You guys are incredible as well this evening. 15 gifted members as well today, so during this evening stream, so I appreciate you guys big time, man. Thank you everybody for the continued support of the channel. For those of you that cannot donate using a monetary value, but donate with your time, your effort, flying with me on VATSIM, just hanging out, being part of this amazing community, I want to thank you as well. Thank you everybody for watching my streams, man. You guys are incredible. Without you guys here, none of this is possible. So I truly, truly, truly do appreciate you, man. Thank you everybody for the support. Hope you enjoyed this greaser. I felt like this is definitely our best landing in the 321. Still a tad floaty. Oh my God, but really not really, chat. Let's be real. That was fantastic. That was bang on the 1500 footers. Absolute grease. Absolute grease. Look at this. Look at this. 1,000 footers. There's the aiming point. Slight little flare. Hold it into the runway. Oh my goodness. And that was with a 6-knot direct crosswind as well. Maintain that center line nice and light on the nose gear. Chat, chat, chat. Doesn't get much better than that one, does it? Friends, thanks for coming to hang out. You know the plan for Saturday. Again, please, of as many of you, if you would like to join, please do so on Saturday. I think it would be really cool. San Francisco, JFK, 5-hour flight. Spend all of Saturday afternoon together. It's going to be a great time. Guys, have yourselves a great Thursday evening. Appreciate y'all. Enjoy the replays. Happy landings. Have a great Friday. Have a great start to the weekend. Yes, lots of fun. See